Okay, sweet.
We good on Happy Jesus?
I think we are.
Tell me what I'm looking at. Am I looking at a full screen or am I looking at?
We can do full screen.
How about that? Let's talk to the people. And you still see the audio box there?
Yeah, I still see interfaces
Audio coming in?
popping. Yeah, maybe I need to turn it up or something. Is that the issue? It's showing like.
Let me double check. You're getting signal coming from my mic right now.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting signal. Oh,
Now I got it.
now you got it. Can y'all hear us?
Something's wrong with that other scene.
Yeah. Can y'all hear us? What's going on? So we can hear you now. Okay, let me try one more thing. Let me try something right quick.
You going back to the other scene?
Yeah.
Do you know what's wrong?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm on the interface. Oh no, the other thing's working.
Both are working?
Yeah.
You getting audio from both?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hold on. Let me try this, Matt and Tony. Try it one more time.
Let me just
Hopefully.
get some prep work going right quick while we waiting on that.
Check. Just seeing if y'all can hear us once we're bouncing around these different scenes. This is a very new world for us. In the
Pirates, yes, there are by, sold I to the merchant ships, and minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty.
Yeah, I think we're good,
We
man.
forward.
Yeah, I think we're good. We
Wow,
are
cool.
I think we are live. I think y'all can hear us. Just let us know in the comment section. How's it sounding on your guys' phones and devices? This is very new to us, so please forgive us for any errors and malfunctions in our stream. Amen.
All right, let's get going.
All right, let's start over,
Yeah,
Matt.
so, Tony, you got your split screen. I see your
Yeah,
split screen.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing the stream on a delay.
Cool.
That's what's up, man. All right, let's chat.
Yeah, introductions.
Introductions. All right, let's get to it. We just hanging. It ain't even that formal. I am. So if you're here, you kind of already know what's going on. I am. It's 8:15 on the East Coast.
Woo.
NBA countdown is on.
Currently right behind me.
Clippers trail 2-0. I'm gonna cut it on ever so gently in the background. We're basically gonna mix. Probably order some dinner.
Yep.
We had quite a few submissions and got to listen to some cool songs and talk to some cool people on Instagram today.
Yeah.
And I'm actually just gonna try to do as many of these as I can tonight.
I think we got two good ones lined up, right, Matt?
Two we felt good about, like
Yeah.
to start working on. We talked to one of the artists and we're gonna have him send some corrections to his stems, so that we can kind of get the most out of the mix. So if you're joining us throughout the night, that's kind of what you're gonna see. You'll hear us randomly commenting on what's going on in the game, kind of having fun. Tony will be moderating. You can see him there on your left. He'll kind of be asking questions, answering or really giving me your questions in the chat, and just asking general interest questions because Tony too is trying to learn how to mix.
Absolutely.
The purpose of tonight is at least twofold. One, like I said in the post earlier, I felt like I just got an instruction from God to do this. There's not a plan. We are making it up as we go. So no ulterior motives. This is just us pulling together some equipment we had in the house so that we could be a blessing to people, not just in mixing the song, but my inbox, by the grace of God, stays full of guys asking questions about how to get their music to sound better.
Yep.
And so we wanted to kind of create a dual opportunity to not just bless the person that the artist whose songs we chose, but to also bless people that are producing their own songs, who maybe didn't even have all their ducks in a row ready to go tonight, or are wanting to get better at doing it themselves. Like the point of this isn't just to, send me songs, or I'm a mixing engineer and I'd love to get your business. It's not even that. Tonight's about giving back. So we're trying to be a blessing to other producers and mixing engineers, but also to the artists that were gracious enough to send us some music to work on tonight. So it's we'll go at this for a couple hours and just kind of see what happens.
Yes, sir. Dinar says, and I quote, "I want to submit. Am I eligible?"
Yeah, tell Dinar send us send us
Yeah, send a song. Send a song.
Go on, Dinar. Okay, so coming from Orlando, Florida, I feel like I know a little bit about Mamie. I'm from Florida, and we have a bunch of mutual friends. Actually, Daniel Noel Saint, Danny Noel Saint, an amazing bass player based out of Orlando, Florida, sent me a message with a link to her song, and I'm a sucker for Mamie's voice. She's incredibly gifted. I want to say she's from like Northeast, like VA, Baltimore, DMV area, I feel like.
Gotcha.
But she lives in Orlando now. She's a beast, bro. Mamie can sing.
Yeah.
She gives me Dorinda Clark Cole, not Clark, yeah, Dorinda Clark Cole vibes. It's got a very Houston, Detroit, like cool nasally thing in her tone. If I remember correctly from when we were listening to this earlier, Tony,
Yeah.
this is a Bob Marley cover,
Yep.
I think, Redemption song. And you guys, I haven't had a chance to really do any prep. As you can see,
Yeah.
take me to the computer, Tony.
Yep. I'm switching over now.
I haven't had really a chance to do any prep. I've kind of been reconfiguring my DAW a little bit so that I can hear how I need to hear effectively to mix, and you guys can get a decent mix on the stream.
Yeah.
So bear with me as I'll be making adjustments as we go to make sure you can hear everything that I'm
Yeah.
editing as it happens. And we'll kind of build a template together tonight.
Let's do it.
So I renamed the tracks. What's interesting about this, interesting challenge tonight, there's only an acoustic guitar and some snaps.
Yep.
That's all we've got to go with in terms of instrumentation. That's not a negative thing.
Just a
It's just the vibe. Yeah, it's acoustic song cover of Bob Marley's Redemption song, I believe. So what I'll do is these are just the raw tracks, no panning. I started doing a little bit of routing. We'll just kind of take a listen to the material as it is. So
I got a couple questions already.
already? Oh, hold on. Let's get through a play down real quick.
No, this is basic. It's basic. It's basic. Not
Yeah.
even. I was going to just go through the comments. Yep, Jameson, what's going on, bro? Yes,
Oh,
answer.
J-Mo in the house?
Yeah, Jameson's in the house. Yeah,
what's up,
absolutely, bro. Ask questions as we go, bro. I'm right here. And Dinar, he said, "What platform for streaming is this? This is Streamlabs." Matt somehow last night accidentally bought the product for the whole year. So what you're seeing is just a quick little scene that we made in like 2 minutes. So there's no.
Yeah, we haven't even had time to get in here and
Yeah,
play around with it.
yeah.
It was just like we bought it. We needed something to use that would work and multi-stream to a bunch of platforms at the same time. So
Yeah.
we're learning it right now in real
Yeah,
time.
real time. All right, go ahead, Matt. Let's get a play
Yeah.
going.
Let me know how your level is, Tom. It should be decent.
Yeah. Let us know in the comment section if
Old
anything's too loud
pirates,
or can't
yes,
hear our mics
there
or
are
whatever.
by, sold I to the merchant ships, and minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for it all, big energy. 'Cause none of
Amen.
them can stop the
Straight
time.
up black.
How long shall they kill our prophet?
Got it right. I got it.
While we stand aside and look. Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book.
I kind of need to go back and hear that.
'Cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophet? While we stand aside and look. Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. So won't you help to sing? Hey, yeah. these songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have, is redemption songs. Redemption songs. Oh yeah, redemption songs. Oh, you've got to free your mind from your past mistakes. Free your mind from your heartache. Free your mind from low self-esteem. Free your mind. You come from kings and queens, so free your mind.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah, if nothing else, maybe, man, bro, she can sing.
That is.
I enjoy her voice.
Jesus.
I enjoy her choices.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas, we'll start
Let's do it.
getting to work. I just texted Danny. It's my first time looking at the
Old
session.
pirates,
So I'm definitely gonna want Danny, if you're watching, I just sent you the text. It looks like these acoustic guitars are like summed together as one stereo track.
Yeah, you need those separated, right?
Yeah, and I think there's a few. I'm gonna double check in these ad lib harmony things. Let's listen.
From the bottomless by the hand of the ocean, shall help to sing songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have, ever have.
Oh, never mind. I thought maybe they had like multiple vocals
Mm-hmm.
stacked on some of these, but it doesn't look like it. Everything's stereo tracks, which I think there's nothing on this extra track down here, so we'll delete that.
Gotcha.
Just clean up some stuff a little bit. This looks like it was probably made in Logic.
How can you tell?
Everybody that sends me stuff from Logic, it's always stereo files, even when it's mono files. There's a setting in there that I think people forget to hit to preserve the
Mono tracks.
Yeah. So everything ends up coming in stereo, which is fine. I prefer it to be correct. We won't lose anything by converting these to mono tracks, but it will change the behavior of the plugins if I don't convert them. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm going to see if I can. I might be able to just separate this acoustic track as long as the panning was like 100%.
Yeah, I have
Left
a
and
good.
100%
I have a good
right.
question.
Yeah.
He said Jameson was asking, so how are you going to make the acoustic stereo if it's really mono?
Yeah. I don't. It's not. I think the acoustic, best I can tell, and we'll see here in a minute. Sorry, I'm just rendering these out, but I think the acoustic. I think I hear two acoustics.
Okay.
That are recorded on two separate mono tracks that somebody just panned. I don't think it's all the way left and all the way right because they'd be a little bit more distinct.
Yeah.
I think they're panned like, I don't know, let's say 65%, kind of like this, instead of like this, like flat like this. They're probably like a V like this.
Yeah.
So the left acoustic is still being pronounced a little bit on the right side, and the right side acoustic is still being a little pronounced in the left. I'm gonna have Danny try to like isolate them completely, just send them individually. Because right now you'll see in about in 30 seconds when we try to split this track in two, you're still gonna hear bits and pieces of the other guitar in each side. I'll try, but and we can work with this for now, and Danny will probably get this to me in a few minutes. You'll see a text message come in on my screen, and then I'll just download the Dropbox link and we'll slide these in. But I think I was tapping tempo during that. We're at 1:15. Give me 20 more seconds, Tone, and we'll start.
Get this on grid.
Yep, we'll get it on grid. We'll start. I'm not gonna mix it in Studio One. I'm gonna do some edits, clean it up a little bit. Then we'll render these tracks out, get into Pro Tools, and really start getting.
For those who don't know, Matt recently made the switch to Pro Tools.
I don't know that I would say made the switch. I would be careful.
Years of what do you want to call it with Studio One?
Faithful devotion.
He's finally is convinced of Pro Tools and the sound that it brings out to his mixes. So, but what I've noticed he does a lot is he'll clean up and of course this is an acoustic session, but like a full band, he will clean up drums in here, have everything cleaned up, time grid, whatever you want to call it, and then drop it into Pro Tools to really mix it and give that sound to it.
Old pirates.
108. I was way off on the tempo. Like, dear Lord, my tap was terrible.
D. Gregory Bruno said, "What's up?"
Greg, what's up, man? All right, 108's our tempo. Let's go make a little map real quick.
Cool.
Tony will tell you I'm a stickler.
Everything. You gotta have it marker. If this, I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's genius though too, especially when you gotta go back and make countless edits. Yeah.
From the bottomless pit, but in my hand wasn't it strong? By the hand of the Almighty, we forward in this generation.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Won't you souls of freedom?
I got a couple questions for you, Matt. Whenever you're ready.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, take your time. No, good.
Old pirates, yes, they're up. Old pirates, yes, they're minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit.
Sorry.
But in my
I was like, Matt, what did you do?
hand wasn't it strong?
I rendered these out. My
By
bad.
the hand of the
So I was like,
Almighty,
who was the Lord?
we
This, I know that ain't right.
forward
108.
this generation. We forward.
Now I'm back. Sorry, go ahead. Question. Sorry.
Yeah. So, Jameson asked, what do you prefer for mixing, Studio One or Pro Tools?
If you asked me that at the top of the year, I would say I hate Pro Tools. Now I can't live without it. I was Studio One hardcore, and I still am for production and doing what we're doing now, sliding audio around, editing, dealing with MIDI. We'll swap this snap sample out and give it a little bit of a vibe. And it's just so much easier to do. You'll see why.
Matt, they can't really hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah,
The music is loud?
I think so. Is the music loud or you can't hear his microphone?
Or am I just talking too soft? Is that better?
Yeah, is that better?
That probably is better.
Can you put me up just a little bit?
Redemption songs.
Yep, check. That's better.
None but ourselves can free our minds.
All right, that's better. You might have to say that explanation one more time.
Yeah. Sorry, I was saying if you'd asked me at the top of the year what I preferred, it would be Studio One all day. The last year I've been mixing like every day nonstop, partially because the pandemic has caused our services to be what do you call it? Virtual. Pre-recorded 50, 60 tracks worth of audio. Post-production. I was trying to think of a word that was pleasant other than like purgatory. I'm so glad to be back tomorrow is actually our first time doing a live Sunday gathering, and I can't wait. I'm grateful. Hear me now. I don't want it to come off as anything other than gratitude. But man, post-production if you're on the tech side of things at your church and you've been streaming and pre-recording service for the last year and a half, it's been great practice in mixing live records. I could do it in my sleep. But I'm grateful to be back live for sure. Say that to say Studio One has been my battle axe for the longest, and Pro Tools was just the nemesis. It's clunky, but I love the sound of it now more than I did a year ago, for sure. I spend all my time in it now.
Marlon said, back to Pro Tools stress.
Yeah.
These songs of freedom is all I redemption
Your
songs.
voice is so dope, man.
Oh yeah, redemption songs. Free your mind from your past mistakes. Free your mind from your heartache. Free your mind from low
Hey Matt, check your message right quick
Yep.
from Danny.
Danny sent to
Instagram. On DM.
Yeah, he's right. Danny, if you can hear me. Oh, she found the guitar track online. Okay.
You wanna?
The ad lib. He's right. The ad lib didn't have anything on it. She recorded this to like an acoustic track she found online. Should be good to go. Wow. That's crazy that she did that.
Yeah.
Not in a negative way. I'm just like, who thought? Sorry, guys. I'm checking the click again. I'm now concerned
That's gonna be on grid.
it's not even on grid.
Oh.
She's just singing to whatever this guy is playing. I can't.
Yeah.
I got it. I was like, why is my life terrible? Why can I started looking at the grid way down here. I was like, wait a second. What is happening? This brother's just flowing prophetically. He is just got it. Whoever's playing this guitar track. Well, that's gonna make for a really interesting stream tonight, ladies and gents. We got somebody out here. Ali Oxen free on acoustic guitar. Look at God.
Can he do a small mix with drums after this? Yep, we have. He's doing a really cool. How you want to describe the next song? By William?
Kind of Killers, Foster the People ish.
So
alt
he'll
rock,
be-
indie rock, 80s rock, a little bit of vibes in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we can work on all kind of stuff. It's plenty of stuff in the queue.
Yeah.
That's gonna change this a little bit. How does she add snaps? Let's make sure I'm
Did she
just
do
not
it live? Did she like?
I have no
actually-
idea. No, it's not live. She's all these stacks and stuff right here, bro. She went back and recorded it.
Okay.
Let me check one more time to make sure this thing ain't on grid. The beginning sounds like it's in a completely different.
Minutes after they took I.
Oh, it's fluctuating there all over the place. What, your phone died? Yeah, there's no hope for it. Okay, so here's gonna be some fun. Your phone's like dead?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. This is live, people. Here, take my charger. Just don't unplug anything on your way back. I'm just not a fan of these snaps. These are live. She just like held up her fingers and recorded them.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I can hear the leakage in the background. Okay, cool. Well, there ain't gonna be much to it then. I was gonna try to help it out with a little bit of shaker, anointing, and all sorts of accoutrement to give it a vibe, but that's it.
When you got shaking, you can do it live. I'm just.
Okay, let's This is crazy a little bit. That's what's up. Use what you got. So I'm not even gonna. Let's do this. Now that I know that, I ain't gonna even fool with y'all in Studio One.
Hey Matt, we got 20 viewers up in here.
Hey, what's up, 20 viewers?
Let's go. Truman Burrell.
It's just a good. Oh, Tremaine.
That made me singing. Absolutely.
Yeah,
She is blazing.
Tremaine, you already know.
Tremaine.
Here we go. Let's take these out real quick. I didn't even know that was a thing. We got a couple things too hot. Give me 1 second. People of God, we're going to get to mixing here because there's not much we can do since it's kind of a
Flow.
it's kind of a spontaneous Bob Marley worship. So we just going to, I'm going to get straight to the mix and even just there's our boy song right there.
Who?
That's William's song.
Sweet.
So here we go. I got a random question for the chat tonight.
Hit it.
Clippers or Jazz?
Yeesh.
Donovan Mitchell or Kawhi and no G13?
This game 3, right? This got this.
Game 3. Clippers down 2-0. In case you haven't been following, no one in the history of the NBA has ever come back from consecutive down 2-0 series. Anybody that gets down 2-0 in the or 0-2 in the second consecutive series, they never come back and win. I just want to start there.
All right, we got a couple answers.
Friendly wager. I ain't gonna get too reckless.
Don't get too reckless now.
History says expect the Clippers to come out and win this game.
Okay.
I got 10 on the Jazz right now.
Okay. I'm with the Jazz. That's
I
the
feel
thing.
like Donovan Mitchell gonna come out and just put them out of their misery
Yeah,
tonight.
Don's been he's been a freak of nature right now. I ain't even gonna
On his Kobe.
45 point. Was he averaging right now like 41 points a game?
I don't know,
in the
man.
series.
On his Kobe.
I mean, bro, we got Jazz. Let's see. Jameson says Clippers. Oh, you definitely don't watch basketball.
Jameson is going for the Tremaine. I need to know. Tremaine actually has
he's
quite the basketball acumen.
He says he thinks the Clippers grab tonight, maybe not the series.
He thinks the Clips take tonight. Just
They're
on
home.
the
Wait, they're
they're-
home, huh?
Yeah, Clippers are at home.
Okay, I'll
He's
give
going to
you
make
that.
the argument
Yeah.
that they're at home.
Yeah.
They lost 2 games. They're going to get an emotional win tonight.
Yeah.
Probably
Feel
lose
the
the name after that. Yeah,
crowd,
all that.
all that.
Crowd's going to win
Yeah.
the I think Donovan Mitchell is going to come put his foot on their neck tonight. That's what I feel in the
Marcus
spiritual.
said Jazz. Marcus said Jazz.
Yeah, man. Come on, Marcus.
So we got a couple. So we got what 3? Wait, 2-2 right now. Anson said Jazz. Marcus said Jazz. Jermaine. Yep, 2-2. All right, we got 2-2 in the comments. 2-2 so far. Who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Okay, we got a really cool compliment for you, Matt. He's from Daniel Hamilton. Said that mix session for PT and Anthony Hamilton hooked me up. Man, totally excited to see this too.
Oh man,
That
I
was-
got a treat for you then, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say. Is the nurse still watching?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. We just did. I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive. I might have to do it to him.
Do it, man. Do it. We here.
I might have to do him
Just a quick little
little
minute.
taste and see.
Yeah, that's it. Minute 40 minute max.
Man.
It's crazy, guys. It's crazy.
So we just recorded.
Yeah.
The album's getting ready to come out
Oil and Water, Travis Green.
in, let's say, July. I don't actually know. I'm not in those meetings.
I'm just a producer. I'm just an engineer.
Yeah, man. But I forgot. I lost these stems just that quick. Copy all. The album's getting ready to come out. We just went to Greenville, South Carolina, under the direction of my dear brother Denar Young,
Let's
creative
go.
genius.
Mastermind.
Put together this ridiculous video shoot.
Had no faith in at first.
I have faith in it.
Mustard seed faith.
Yeah, I mean, let me say this. We tried to build a pool out of wood. Let me just set the scene. We tried to build a pool out of wood and color the pool water black, a man-made pool out of wood, saying it slow, and put musicians, singers, and electronics in a pool and record. Needless to say, it actually went incredibly well.
It's nuts, man.
Can't wait for you to see it.
Absolutely. It's gonna
And-
blow the socks off.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It is.
Tenor, soprano, alto. She's got these extra tracks down here. Cool.
Greg Johnson said excited as well. Matt has been mixing for us as well. Isn't that Hart Ramsey's church, Matt?
Oh
Greg
yeah,
Johnson.
man.
Yeah. So he's excited. He said, "Let's get these drums."
The homie. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got some BGV set up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of start building out our session for the night. You want to? I'm gonna assume no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
We are locked into Pro Tools.
Pro Tools, if you haven't noticed.
We're labeling and importing tracks.
Yep.
I'm gonna make some buses, kind of set up our session a little bit.
Daniel said when you said pull out of wood, I swore it was a parable. You meant
No,
literally.
we literally made a pool out of wood and tarp. That
Yeah,
really
it was a
happened.
real thing. It was a real,
really happened.
Real. But you won't be able to tell.
No, you won't. Now that I told you, you probably be able to
Yeah,
tell.
but to the naked eye, for sure, nah.
It's a vibe though.
Yeah, absolutely. All white, just
Yeah, it's a vibe. Let me see
what buses are.
these.
So while you're working, Matt, can you
Yeah.
kind of talk us through? We got
Yep.
questions about what buses are you making, just kind of your thought process as you're
Yeah, it's a great
your workflow.
thought. I am currently making a bus to route all of my instruments to. I'll kind of work them from left to right here for you so you can see. All right, cool. That should be most of it. We got a master fader in the middle here.
Cool.
I'm gonna call this sort of like a track bus and set an input for it, and try to throw these two channels in that track bus, kind of so all the music, just really the snap and the acoustic, will sum itself into there, and we can treat that a little bit. I've got 3 different reverb channels for the lead vocals, a delay. I don't know if we're gonna get to use it much because nothing's on grid. We'll use sort of a BGV bus here to sum all of these harmonies. We'll add a little reverb treatment for reverbs, let's just see how elaborate this gets. B room, B plate. So we'll name some of these here, Tone.
Okay.
I'm just creating some random buses and I'll rename them. I'm a big stickler for
labeling
and naming conventions. And once we get this going, it should have some sauce to it. One of the better things to happen in the newest edition of Pro Tools, I'm trying to read all my previous namings and not make new ones, is that they created track folders, which was a big deal for me. It was one of the reasons they were never going to get me back in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Was track folders. I'm going to move this to a folder, make a routing folder, and call this BGV. And then it's going to tuck all of those vocals in there. Greg, if you're watching, this is basically how I set up every session. Boom. So I got everything routed there, and then you can just kind of like tuck it away. I'm going to do the same thing here. Pack all these in and call this leads. And it's going to route all of those to the lead situation. I'm going to change the name of this so that my buses match. I said I was going to change the name, and I changed the name to what it's not called. So I got 2 nice and tight little folders.
Sweet. What's up, Kenny?
Got some BGVs down here. I'll walk you through what those presets are going to look like. I'm going to turn all of this stuff down a touch. And then turn my buses back up. And then we'll make a quick little patchy patch so y'all can hear and so I can hear.
Sweet.
I think I'm patching y'all into...
Yeah, commercial break. Yeah, that was a total accident.
Yeah, we
Disregard.
learned Tony's on the fly. All right.
He said, y'all certified. No, that was a...
We'll call these my headphones, and we'll call this the stream. Just remind me, Tony, so I can keep y'all's mix sounding.
Sweet.
I need to treat, my headphones, and I'll throw this filter, Greg. This is what I was telling you about. This Sound ID reference plugin, which I love. If you notice, I'm wearing headphones. One, so that I don't have to have my speakers on and the mic's not feeding back. And guys, I can play the music without and still talk without you guys hearing that bleed in. But 2, what this does is it knows that I'm wearing Beyer Dynamic DT990 Pros at 250 ohms, and it knows how those headphones are biased. They accentuate lows, and I'm sorry, they don't accentuate lows, and they are very tinny. They have a lot of high end. So it applies a corrective curve to achieve a target of complete flat response in my headphones, which is basically like canceling out any imperfections that are in my room and allowing me to trust what I hear in these cans as being a transparent flat response. All of that to say, when I'm mixing these, my mix translates more accurately across more devices. To even take it a step further, this is a new version of the plugin. Shameless plug for them. They actually added a transition check feature in here. So the target currently is flat, right? They've got presets in here of frequency responses of various cars, various laptops.
Oh, wow.
They use code names, MB Professional, which is a MacBook Pro, various smartphones, right? Average TV, studio speakers, etc.
To get the real deal.
And they'll adjust your EQ curve for your ears to achieve flat response in each of these targeted profiles.
Wow.
Which is it's just a crazy way to check your mix in the car, check how it's going to hit on a laptop, how it's going to hit on a phone. So it's been really helpful in the pandemic because 90% of what I've been mixing has been stuff that people listen to on a TV to stream our service on YouTube. And this is probably, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. It'll be a while before I spend $3,000 on speakers again. I'll keep using a couple of $500 KRK Rocket 6s because I can actually trust what happens in here. I buy speakers that I'm used to hearing and are flat and I enjoy making beats in, and I have a sub underneath and all the things that people will probably tell you not to do. These are the great equalizer, and no pun intended. And I have to give credit to Jamel Kimbrough, who put me on Sound ID, or a company called SonarWorks.
Okay, so this plugin is Sound ID?
Yeah, SonarWorks is the name of the company. It was, the name of the plugin was called something different, and the newest version is called Sound ID Reference. And they also make like a room tuning version. I have the headphone version, which I think is like $100. The room tuning version, they send you like a microphone, and I can it'll create an EQ curve to allow my actual speakers to give flat response. So I could take measurements. The software will listen to itself, shoot out a pink noise signal, and it'll allow my room to feel flat.
Got it.
So I've never tried that. I hear great things about it, though, but the headphone dealie is A-okay with me because, again, I can mix on my laptop. I went this past week and did the Greenville stuff that I'll play for you later on, and literally never used a speaker. And Pastor Travis loves the way the mixes feel. I love them. We played them on speakers for the first time, I think yesterday, Tony, it was.
Yeah.
And, bro, they feel great. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's nuts.
Anyway, enough talking. Sorry, I'm a gearhead.
You good. They want to know. They asking.
The stream. Let's make a stream bus real quick.
Yeah, man, Marcus, you got to get this plug in. This is crazy. Crazy plugin.
Yeah. If you now it's, and I recommend getting open back headphones, Marcus. The difference being like Tony, show your headphones.
Yeah.
Those are closed back. They have better bass response for like listening, like Beatswood or something like that. Those are the Audio Technicas that everybody's got. They're harsh on your ears. They're louder and harsh on your ears. With these headphones on, I can still clearly hear the TV in the background.
Yeah.
So they're really thin, open back. They breathe. Like it's not creating a chamber and creating pressure on my ears. So I can actually, I've mixed for 14 hours in these before. No ringing in my ears. My ears don't get tired. I can't endorse it enough. It's literally the most valuable piece of equipment I own. It's this little plug-in and these $300 headphones. Incredible. Okay, so we got the stream mix set up.
Sweet.
We're going to set up a send to the stream pre-fader so y'all get it. And then let's just replicate this right quick. Still getting good audio, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, praise God.
This is good. Just let us know, guys, in the comment section if there's any type of audio adjustments that need to be made.
Yeah, we'll know here in a good second when I mess this junk up. Stand by. We'll know in a good gospel minute when I mess this junk up. I'm about to play it back.
This
Okay.
is dope, man. This is really dope. I'm really excited.
Sorry,
This is
we're trying to get the vibe. I
Yeah.
probably talked too much and
No, man.
played music in 20 minutes. Let me see. Sorry, one more thing.
You get situated.
Oh yeah, sorry. Need to make this here, and I guess I need to save this as a template, huh, Tom?
Sure.
It's a joke, bro. It wasn't a joke, but
Hey, remember, I'm the
I'll
ignorant.
figure it out. I'm gonna save this as a template, so I don't have to do this routing.
I'm
Boom,
the
headphones.
Intern. I'm the intern.
This is how we make the stream happen. Boom, headphones. Boom, headphones. So now when I play this back, in theory, everybody should hear what they need to hear. Check one. Here we go. Let's take a listen. Here's our flat levels. Yeah. My headphones are coming in clear. You guys should be getting line 3 and 4.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting levels good.
I'm checking.
Yep,
I'm
they should be
hearing
getting it. Yep.
Hey, man, for the viewers, a couple of them asked, what are the specific model of headphones you're using?
Yeah, Barrier Dynamic. Barrier Dynamic DT 990.
If you can airdrop me that link, I'll just copy it into the comment
I want to
section.
make sure I got it right.
Okay.
These, if you can see my screen. Well, they done gone on sale, bro. Here you go, $159 on Sweetwater.
Bop, bop, bop. And
Boom.
good question. Do you prefer cans for mixing if using headphones? I don't know.
Headphones and cans are the same thing where I'm from. Please specify. I would not use mixing in-ears. I know a guy, very respected mixing engineer, that mixes in in-ears. I just wouldn't advise it, man. I just get out of there. All right, let's get to work. The
Let's go.
acoustic guitar, we just got to kind of live with. Not kind of live with. It's only about so much we can do. You'll see a lot of plug-in Alliance tonight, friends. If you're a mixing head, Plug-in Alliance makes they make a lot of plugins. Most of which, almost all of their plugins are featured in the Universal Audio bundles that cost like $3,500, and the Universal Audio bundles include a lot of their plugins. They're $3,500. They have a subscription, Plug-in Alliance does, not Universal Audio, where they offer you all of their plugins for like $24 a month. Just shameless plug. Really good. If you could only have 2 plugin subscriptions, it would be that and probably the Slate bundle. This information is kind of warm, so we'll go Focusrite. I say that this is a channel strip that I love to use. They use technology that essentially models and samples the behavior of the Focusrite, even down to like the sound of the individual channels of the console that they sampled. So it actually gives it as close to having a real Focusrite character as you can get, and Focusrite certifies it. They let them put their name on it, so
Sweet.
it's really good. I ain't gonna hold you. It's really good. I love it. I'm gonna load these on almost every channel in this mix, just for starters. And I'll go through this rather slowly. That way, if people have questions. So I'm gonna load this on every stinking channel.
I got you, Marcus. I'm about to drop it right. I'm going to drop the link, and then I'll drop the name, too, as well. I was just looking for it while you was
Yep,
talking.
Plug-in Alliance. And what I love about the technology in this plugin is that if you look here, they've modeled, I think, like 64 channels of this console, which is what it came in. And each of them has a slightly different sound. Sometimes it's not as discernible as others. But when you have, in this instance, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 instances of it up. They've got a great feature that I love to use, which is the random channel feature. And it will apply a random tone from random channels on the console to each instance of the plugin that you have up. Again, sort of simulating as if I ran all of these vocals that are back through the console and they're coming into Pro Tools like that. It's designed to give you that feeling. Again, it sounds great. And we'll A/B it so you can kind of hear it when we're all done. We'll dial in some acoustic EQ real quick.
Sweet.
What's going to be annoying about this is that because it's not on grid, when I loop sections, it's going to be off.
Reggie said that PD70 sounds good.
It does, Reggie. Thanks for letting me hold it. Permanently? No?
As soon as you left, he was like, "Yeah, he's not getting that back."
Nah, I'm not like y'all. I return people's stuff.
Y'all.
I return people's stuff.
I don't have that track record. I don't forget about stuff. Wait, I take it back.
Yeah, literally. On the way home, you were deliberately
Whoa,
plotting
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's
to
get out of
forget
there.
to
Let's get out of
return
there. Let's
somebody's
get out of there.
stuff,
Let's
man.
get
Come
out of
on,
there. Let's
man.
get out of there.
Come on, man.
I'm not a thief. I'm a saint.
Come on,
I'm not
man.
a thief. I'm a saint.
Yes, I have OCD. I do not like extra.
I mean, literally, it's got to be clean.
It's gotta be clean. And when it's on grid, I like it like clean on grid, man.
Yeah, he's very
Why you
meticulous.
ask? I know you didn't ask. I'm gonna tell you.
Tell him, bro.
My eyes get deceived into. I'm gonna mix the song from left to right in sections, and when I see audio regions that I haven't done automation for, it triggers the stress in my mind to tell me I'm not as far in the song as I thought I was. So I need to see all the empty space because I'm gonna automate a lot throughout the song.
Yeah.
And this is now all real estate I don't even need to worry about down here in my mind. Sorry, it's just a little, probably a mental trick I'm playing on myself, but it helps me pace myself.
Let's go. We holding a solid 15 viewers right now.
Come
man.
on,
This is
15
good.
viewers.
It's good.
Don't need the gate, cutting the gate off.
Sweet.
People overuse gates. Just scrub and clean the audio. It's the pet peeve.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a really, for me, this is a really dope experience. 'Cause I'm like, I don't even gotta. I'm looking at exactly what you're doing. I can ask questions. It's actually really
Normally Tony's sitting on the couch next to me
cool. Yeah.
on Instagram.
No, there'll be some days I pull a stool up.
complaining. Man, I really want you to show me stuff. Tony, you're on your phone. You are literally on your phone. I can't hear what I'm doing because I got these open back headphones and you're playing Yadi 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 on IG right next to me while I'm mixing.
My God. Deliverance.
Here's a concept, our first concept of the night.
Sweet.
Compress as you go. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, compress as you go. What do I mean by that? I mean, for my drummers, doing videos, for anybody that's mixing percussive content, really any content, let's just for everything, compress as you go. Why? If you compress a little bit as you go, you don't have to do as much compression later down the line. Why is compression helpful? It helps to tame overages. Think of it like a girdle that women wear to keep stuff and rolls tucked in, unwanted poking outs to be tamed. That's essentially my analogy for compression for the purposes of tonight. That's how you're using it. You don't use it to shape volume.
Yeah.
You use it to curve rolls. And I know that sounds weird, but that's a distinction. Some people use compression like a limiter to prevent, I don't want to ride a fader or turn a fader up and down, so I'll just use a compressor to keep it from getting past a certain point. At that point, you may be using it wrongly unless stylistically you want it to sound over-compressed. What you really want for transparent, tasteful music, unless it's specific to a style, you want to compress a little bit as you go. So I'm going to play this acoustic guitar so you can hear a little bit. This meter down here, Tony, is showing you how much compression is occurring.
Okay.
The meter is set up 4 dB, 8 dB, 12, 16, 20 dB. 20 dB sounds terrible. I'm going to play it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play you 20. I don't even know if I can get 20 dB. It's terrible. That's 20 dB.
Okay. That's 20.
Hold on. I'm going to, it's
Greg said this just told me how to turn in my sessions, clean out spaces.
Praise God.
Marcus also said he's so glad he learned how to clean drums from watching you do this.
So you hear 20 dB right there?
Yep. Well, I don't
hear it
nothing.
pumping. You don't hear it pumping?
Nah, I see it.
Just listen to it. You don't hear how it's all like, I don't want to say muted, but like the every note on the guitar has the exact same volume.
Okay.
Do you see this action here?
I see the action.
I need you to hear it though.
Yeah.
You can't let the meters confuse you. Just still your soul. I'm gonna relax it and then you tell me if you can hear it. Not that it got louder. Do you hear it pumping less?
Wait, I don't think I hear guitar or anything right now.
You don't hear anything?
Nah, I hear your voice.
Oh, wait a minute. Now the stream should be hearing something.
Yeah. All right, let's try that again for the
Sorry.
stream.
No, I forgot I didn't have my solo safes on, so y'all can hear everything when I solo it. It should be good now. They're
right.
probably sitting on the stream like, what is Matt talking
I
about?
don't know, like still your voice, still your mind.
Still your mind. Okay, listen.
right.
This is important.
Yeah,
This is
go back.
important in your growth. You need to be able to hear extreme amounts of compression.
Okay.
So here it is uncompressed. That's the clean signal.
Okay.
I'm going to set the ratio at 5:1, which is a bit much, but we'll try to go for 16 decibels compression.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to relax the threshold, which will bring the amount of compression down hopefully to about 8. Hold on. Now that's 8.
Jeez.
Here's 4. A little more open. Hear how it's a little more transparent?
It feels a little bright.
Well, yeah, the reason it feels brighter is because what the compressor is doing is every time the volume level passes this threshold,
Yeah.
here, it's slamming it down. That's what you see physically modeled
Got
over
it.
here in the meter and then the reverse direction here, right? So it does the same thing to drums, to vocals, to everything. It can be a little bit more pleasant on vocals. And then again, these attack and release settings, acoustic guitar is a good way to hear it. So watch what happens when I pull the attack faster. Those are in milliseconds. That's 16, 12, 13 milliseconds.
Got it. Okay.
So it grabs, the compressor responds as soon as the pick touches the string, it clamps down.
Got it.
Watch what happens when I relax it. You'll still hear compression, but you'll hear the transients, the attack of the note, sneak past the compressor, and then you'll hear it begin the pumping.
Got it.
Pause. Hear how the jabs are a little more pronounced?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah, you don't hear it. Hear it now?
Yeah.
When I pull the attack back?
Oh.
Hear how it bites?
Yeah. Okay.
So in compression, all of these things are working together in concert.
Okay.
You've got to find, and then the release is a whole nother thing, because once the compressor bites, the question is how fast is it going to let go
Okay.
before it compresses again,
Okay.
right? So you're trying to adjust these settings to find a dance. It's a dance. And then the ratio's telling us like how drastic or how hard the bite is.
Okay.
How sharp the teeth are of the bite, I guess is probably the best way to say it. So we're just going to dial in some acoustic compression. Again, compress as you go. Why? Things need to be tamed. You need a belt on when you wear pants that are a little too big. You need a belt on, otherwise they fall down. If you don't put the belts on as you go, you end up having to hold your pants the whole time while you're riding. I'm just trying to give you analogy after analogy. So I don't want too much.
Yeah.
I just want enough to tame the belt. There I can notice it.
Okay.
It's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
If it's too much for me, there's, again, things I can do. I can slow the attack. See how it's compressing a little less often? I can Or I can cut the ratio down to change how sharp the bite is.
Got it.
Or I can just move the threshold back. And I kind of did all three to find a sweet spot. I don't want too much beyond 40 dB of compression. In this case, it's a tasting. I want it to bite, but not too hard. Pause.
That's number two, man.
A little EQ. Never heard no
Whoa.
That's gross, don't it? I'm embellishing it. It's a fine print. Subs. Gross.
There we go. Woo.
So what I'm doing, so it looks weird looking at this EQ because it's kind of an old parametric.
Yeah.
That same treatment of EQ, most people are probably used to seeing something that looks like this.
Yeah.
Which, if I replicate those same settings, just so you kind of have an idea what I did. If you're used to using like a graphic EQ more often, this is what that looks like. A low pass at 60 hertz. One thing to do for my guys that are trying to do it for a living, train yourself. Be disciplined enough to make those settings on a 4-band parametric and full graphic. What is that? That's a low mid. Wide open at 117. So that same EQ looks like this. Tuck at 117 of a dB. Wide open. Then a push 2.6 dB at 3. I'm probably going to push it at 6.8.
We just hit the first hour mark, Matt. Let's go. First stream. First hour. We still got 15 viewers here.
So that looks like this, what we just did.
Got it.
And this is really a shelf. Sorry, it looks like that. That's basically what we did. In case this looks confusing
Yeah.
to you, this would be like they have them side by side on a console. Traditionally, they'd be like in a straight line, straight down like this.
Got it.
The whole thing would be in a straight line, really.
Because it's all one for one.
Correct.
fader.
It's all one channel. Yep. So that's what helps some folks to see what we accomplished in the EQ. That's what we did. But it feels different. It sounds different on the Focusrite than it does here. And well, let's A/B. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's turn all the EQ off here and hear what that treatment sounds like here. Now I'm gonna turn this EQ off. Turn this one on. This one's a little warmer. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna turn this EQ off and turn the Infinity graphic EQ on. A little more hollow. Let me make sure these settings are the same. Here it is. So this one feels a little thinner. Bypass it. That's the dry, no EQ at all.
Okay.
That's a little warmer. I don't know if you can hear it. Hear it in the low end, like the low mids?
A touch. I can't really tell too much. It's just my ignorance.
That doesn't sound more brittle to you right there?
Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Y'all can't hear anything?
Y'all don't hear anything or you can't hear the difference?
No, they can hear me. I'll let me read. Okay, I think it's maybe some quick little glitch happened there. I think we're good.
I'll play it again. So here's the raw EQ, or the raw track, no EQ. Here's a Focusrite EQ. You really hear it here. You hear this low mid boost right here. Here's that EQ off, and here's the graphic. You hear how brittle that is up there? How harsh these are?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll rock the Focusrite. I like the way that sounds.
And you using the Focusrite EQ.
Yeah, I only showed the graphic so that you could, in case this is confusing to look at. This is a shelf EQ, low frequency shelf, and these are two band notch EQs right here. And the controls for the Q are what these symbols are here. That's kind of what you accomplish.
Is that is that a specific Focusrite plugin, or is it just like a general?
It's a plugin. It's the Plugin Alliance Focusrite console emulation.
Got it.
So down here in Plugin Alliance, it's the BX Brainworks console Focusrite SC. It's really good.
Got it.
Yep.
Sweet.
Boom.
I'll put that in the comment section, guys.
And a lot of this is really going to be about lead vocal treatment. So let's.
But my hand was made strong. Old pirates,
Yep.
yes, there are by.
And Daniel said the Focusrite is much warmer.
So
You can tell the difference between the Infinity.
Yeah.
And minutes after they took from the bottomless pit. But in my
Oh, that volume is really
hand
low.
was
Okay.
made strong.
Trying to go Slate Digital Tape Machine.
We forward
So the
in
lead
this
vocals, so you understand this routing. The lead vocals are here. The reverbs and delays will be here. We'll get them set up in a minute, and they all dump into, they sum into this lead vocal bus.
Okay.
I'm gonna boost. I like to give myself a lot of headroom, meaning I like to be able to keep this fader low.
Oh wow, that made a difference.
From the
I heard that.
bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty.
So
We
this
forward
Slate
in
tape
this
plugin adds a little warmth. It's got a character and a vibe to it.
Yeah.
But I love to boost the lead vocal signal through that tape
Won't you help to sing?
saturation plugin because it's just got
Old
a kind of thing.
pirates, yes,
push her
there are
volume here a little
by.
And
So-
believe it or not, we're going to use 3 compressors on her voice.
Wow.
They're all going to do very different things very gently, and we'll kind of walk through that.
All right.
We'll start with the
Old
Focusrite.
pirates, yes, there are by. Sold I to the merchant ships, and minutes after they took I.
I'm going to work on the low frequencies in her voice, so I'm going to find that run real quick. Sorry.
And ships, and minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. And minutes after they took I
So once we cut this past like 200, Tony, we're scraping off the low end out of her voice.
Got it.
Hear it?
and minutes after they took I and minutes after
Hear
they
how much more robust the low end of her voice is there?
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I want some of it, but not all of it.
Does that
minutes after they
also
took
help in like eliminating background noise too? Like you can hear the track
If
through
it was
headphones.
hum,
Is it a different type of frequency?
Not in this case, because what's playing in her headphones is upper mid frequencies from the
Okay.
acoustic guitar. So this would eliminate if her air conditioner had like a low in it. This could scrape some of that out, if that makes sense.
Got it.
But a guitar playing in her headphones isn't gonna have this lower frequency in it.
Yeah.
and minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit.
know that?
And
Yeah.
minutes after they took
That's
I.
not good. It's not negative,
From
it's
the
just
bottomless pit.
not my favorite part. It sounds good. I want to
Minutes
preserve
after
the.
they took
I want to preserve that Tony Braxton-ness she's got going on because it's such a beautiful bell tone, but I don't want it to be muddy.
And
So we gotta scrape it, but not too much. And I'm gonna accomplish that you doing something differently. I'm actually gonna leave this open.
And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless
Little Waves
pit.
C6. Everybody that
Minutes after they
hacks
took
those Waves plugins has got this plugin on their computer somewhere.
from the bottom.
This is a multi-band compressor. C6 is one of my favorites. It is a little self-explanatory, but I guess maybe not. It is a compressor that is divided across the frequency spectrum. We lost my first. Okay. It's a compressor that's divided across the frequency spectrum into 4 large bands and then 2 sort of specialty notch bands. That's what this blue one is here, and this other blue one is here. What does that do? I'll show you. It is, I can select this green band, which runs from like 80 hertz, and I can move it to just compress between 81 and 468 hertz. And so this compressor, as I solo this band, is just focused on the mud.
Okay.
Same concept, Tony, attack and release. You can visually see it here
Yeah.
better. When I lower the attack, you see how fast it snaps?
Yeah.
When I slow the attack,
It kind of like preserves it.
well, yeah, the consonants get through, and then it compresses the sound after whatever first violates the threshold.
Oh, okay.
You see, as the audio crosses the threshold point here, the compressor reacts to it.
Okay.
If I pull the threshold all the way up, it barely reacts because it's barely being violated. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I pull this down, there's this harsher violation, and it responds in kind.
Gotcha. Quick question, Matt.
Yep.
From the bottomless
Daniel
pit.
asked, if there's time, why would you use the multi-band
Minutes
comp
after
instead
they
of
took
Q3 dynamic EQ?
EQ? From
Instead of Q3 dynamic EQ. Q3? Oh, your Fab Filter? Is he asking about Fab Filter?
I believe so. I just read the comment as is.
Can you specify that? Are you, when you say Q3, are you talking about he's talking about the Fab Filter?
Waiting on the response.
If it was if I do not have the Fab Filter plugins legally and you cannot crack them on Pro Tools. I can use them in Studio One, and part of my migration from Studio One to Pro Tools was weaning myself off of everything that I use Fab Filter, which was like quitting cocaine.
Yeah, Fab Filter. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still probably wouldn't even use the Q3 for that application. I love the Pro MB for exactly the same reason, because I get more than 4 bands. I get more than 6 bands. Great question. I would. I'm gonna save the $1,500 and buy the whole package until I'm gonna hold out, because Fab Filter's eventually gonna get with the program and create a subscription, and I'll just be paying them $17, $25 a month.
And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit.
So what's cool about using multi-band compression instead of just using the EQ to address certain areas, like here, Tony?
Yeah.
We could have used the Focusrite to cut these low mids.
Yeah.
Right? This is showing you 120 hertz-ish, which is about right here where the green dot is.
Yep, I follow.
I could have cut that permanently with an EQ. Or the more musical thing is the term I'll use, is to use a multi-band compressor, because it's not going to remove it permanently. When she sings higher notes up here, there's still going to be remnants of these notes, but if we've cut it out, you'll be missing the bottom end of the high notes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
By using a multi-band compressor, the compressor is going to tame the bottom end of the lower notes to not be overly embellished while still allowing the bottom end of the high notes, which won't violate the threshold of the compressor, to soar through.
Okay.
I hope that made sense.
Mhm. I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm tracking.
You be slow
Minutes
sometimes.
after
I-
it took I.
I'll catch on quick.
It's doing the same thing in the mid range here. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
And minutes after it took I.
I'm gonna turn this off so you can hear it.
And minutes after it took I.
It's not drastic. The low end
Yeah.
just has free reign
Mm-hmm.
when I don't have this on, and it's not ugly. But I think again, compressing
space?
it. Well, it's kind of like leaving space in the groove. When you compress as you go, when you pull a little bit out as you go, there's more space in the pocket for the whole band to get involved.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And this is all a battle of frequencies. So as we add these BGVs and we want to hear these runs and stuff soar and move in the arrangement, the lead vocal can't have free reign of all those low frequencies, because I'm sure there's going to be tenor stuff that we really want to hear come out of the mix, like stand out in the mix in those moments. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's all about addition by subtraction.
Got you.
And minutes after it took I.
You can hear the compression a little
From
bit all the way around.
bottomless
I
pit.
kind of like to put one more
And
compressor
minutes
for
after it
character.
took I.
So I hear a good,
From the bottomless
decent amount of compression.
pit.
This Pro Tools is giving us a little bit of feedback here in
Minutes
terms of
after
how much is
it
happening. It's
took
less than 2
I.
dB, and it's only every
From the
once in a while.
bottomless
I
pit.
love the sound of the LA2A. Plug-in
Minutes
Alliance makes their
after
own
it took
version of the LA2A. They call it the
I.
Acme
From the
Opticom
bottomless pit.
LA3A. Basically, this is their version of the LA2A. It sounds really good.
Did you just? It felt like when you.
It got louder.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that what this plugin does? Is kind of.
It's a
boost.
compressor.
Okay.
Now, it's the point of it is not to make things louder. The point of it is to add character. Two, again, we're still taming. We're still putting a belt on the vocal
Okay.
a little bit. What's unique about this one, Tony, is if you notice, I can't remember the technical term. This kind of compressor doesn't have a release
Mhm.
like this one does. Character.
Got it.
Does that make in drummers lingo? That's like the difference between a coated versus a blackhead
got
versus.
it.
They just have a unique character in the way it responds.
So no matter
to being
how you
hit.
tune it, basically.
Correct.
So
it's
that's
always
the-
going to feel plasticky, or it's always going to feel tonally, or it's always going to feel.
So okay, so basically what you did was you used the compressor to tune the drum how you wanted it, and then now you're basically putting a certain type of character on it or different.
Yeah, I'm going. Here's the pitch that I want the floor time to be at,
Okay,
but I want a coated head versus a
got it,
clear head versus a black coated head versus a pinstripe.
got it.
That's what this third compressor is doing.
Minutes
Is,
after it took I.
that's a good analogy, bro. That was good, man. That was good.
And minutes after
catch on
it took
fast.
I.
So this side of the compressor, these meters are showing us gain reduction.
Okay,
And minutes
I don't want
after
too
it
much,
took
but
I.
what I love about this compressor, bro, if I cut, I'm gonna turn the first compressor off so you can hear this one soar.
And minutes after it took
can drive the snot out of this.
I. From the bottomless pit. And
You see that? That's 5, almost 7 dB of compression right
Yeah.
there. It still sounds.
And minutes after it took I. From the bottomless pit.
Hear how gentle it still sounds though,
yeah, it just kind of gave it a little like
but it's vibey.
yeah.
Sometimes I be out of there on this compressor altogether once I hear this one. I be out of there heavy.
And minutes after it took
Very
I.
warm.
When you hear like Charlie Puth's vocals, Shawn Mendes, Nick Jonas, when you hear like crispy, when you hear any record cut in Nashville, it's usually a distressor, or their weapon of choice is going to be a LA2A, for sure. Like 7 days a week, twice on Sundays and Mondays. I'll show you what it actually looks like. It looks like this. That's what the original looks like. It's a lot bigger than that, obviously, but that's the design you're used to seeing. But I prefer the sound of this one.
And minutes after it took I. From the bottomless pit. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. And
The low end on her voice still feels good,
Yeah,
but it's tamed a
perfect.
little bit.
Daniel asked, did it add some low mids to her voice?
A little bit.
old pirates, yes, they're all by.
Hear what happens with pirates too?
Old pirates, yes.
It's compressing, but it's so gentle.
Old pirates, yes.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by. Sold I to the merchant ships. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But in my head.
So we did a little bit of EQ beforehand to help the compressor not respond to certain frequencies that were overly embellished. We added in the LA2A vibes here for character, vibe, tone, and they'll still accomplish some leveling, right? It keeps the vocal kind of in a box a little bit dynamically, which is a good thing in this case. I'm gonna come back and add just a touch. What is God saying? Lord, we're listening to you here. Yeah, bro. We're going to add just a little bit of shimmer, shim. Yeah, just a touch. This is adding some top end sparkle to her voice.
Okay.
I'm doing it on faith right now. I'm not even listening to it. I think this is what I want.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by.
That's way too much, but I just wanted you to hear it.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by.
That's the difference.
Sold I.
So after I've done the compression, I still will come back sometimes and just add a little EQ to it.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by. Sold I to the merchant ships. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in
Adding a
this
little plate reverb, please,
generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs. Redemption songs.
This is just a personal thing. I'm going to pick a plate reverb. So kind of look at the reverbs as in the same way we did the compressors. I'm using all three of them for different things.
Okay.
The plate reverb is to sort of take away her bedroom where she recorded this in.
Okay.
And create just a very shallow,
Room.
quick ambience around her that we control.
Okay.
Almost like you're in Photoshop and you want to lasso tool, you want to cut out the person out of their background so then you can establish them in
And
like.
put them in another
And
background.
this is a little drop shadow. So if you're a graphic designer, that's kind of what a plate reverb is designed to do. Add just a little bit of drop shadow, how I like to use it.
Okay.
Subjectively, add just a little bit of drop shadow behind our subject, and so depending on the character of their voice, she has strong consonants. Her sibilance is high at times, so I'm gonna try to find a dark plate. If I want to really like, let's go to 250. Let's go with a dark.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Versus like a bright plate.
Old pirates, yes, they're all
You
by.
hear the difference, Tone?
Yeah. It's like her mids and highs are kind of getting
Old
boosted.
pirates, yes,
you
they're
hear the
all
dark
by.
plate.
Yeah.
So die to the
Does that
merge.
make sense what I'm saying when I say drop shadow a little bit? It feels it's just a little. I'm gonna even shorten the decay or sustain of this, widen it a touch, add a little bit of chorus, and even cut more highs out.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by. So die to the merchant ships.
Can you hear it? It's
Yeah.
so subtle.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by. So die to the merchant ships. And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But in my
It's
head,
a little drop shadow, my dude. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm with
Just
you.
to put her in a space.
Yeah.
We'll use the room reverb to expand that drop shadow at times and actually help it feel wet. Pause. The hall we'll use when we want to like really embellish and say something and space something out. But the plate should be so tucked and chilled that you could leave it on the whole time and you almost forget it's there.
Gotcha.
old pirates, yes, they're all by. So die to the merchant ships. And minutes after they took I.
So that was at negative 20.6. I'm gonna put it back where it was. Tell me if you can hear the difference.
Old
Versus
old
Oh yeah.
old pirates.
you hear it?
Yeah. It still kind of sounds like.
It's very subtle.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very subtle.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by.
Say what?
It's like it's basically it's almost like she's still in her room, but she's not.
Yeah.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by. So die to the merchant ships.
You know what? I'm gonna do you one more. What we really want. If we can pull it off very subtly, I'm gonna copy that same plate verb and throw the acoustic in its own version of it. Just to give it a spacey kind of vibey kind of filmica.
Yeah.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by.
That's obnoxious. You hear it though?
Yeah.
And minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphant.
Let's catch these ad libs real quick and see what's going on here.
To God from the bottomless pit.
Zachary McKay, he said, "Matt, miss you, brother. This is amazing."
By
Zach.
the hand of the
Zach's got to be like on a short list, maybe 5 of my favorite arrangers ever.
Really?
For sure.
Almighty.
Maybe 7.
To God from the bottomless pit.
So for these lead vocals, I'll start by giving them all the same treatment. We'll see. We may make small tweaks.
By the hand of the Almighty. Generation.
What we're not gonna do is give the ad lib the same top end,
Won't you
Okay.
help to
that little
sing
top end boost,
Yeah.
so that the lead feels like it's
these
got a little
songs of
aesthetic of its own.
freedom?
Okay.
We are gonna smother the ad lib to not hide it, but to
Redemption
give it a different
songs.
texture. Its home will be the room reverb. I don't even know if I'm gonna put the plate on it at all. And you'll hear why in a second. Let's
None
call
but
up the room
ourselves can
reverb.
free our minds.
Oh my God. That just gave me chills right now. My God.
Yeah, man. Maybe be singing, man.
Jesus. Yeah, Marcus, she is going crazy.
and to give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottom. And to give
When I'm
from
picking
the
a reverb,
bottomless.
because Greg, I hear you asking this question, even though I can't see you. I turn it up way obnoxiously loud and find one that I can enjoy listening to obnoxiously loud, and then I turn it way down. There's
That's actually that's a really good so you can hear the differences and everything.
If I don't love the way it sounds loud, I'm not gonna love the way it
From
sounds.
the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the
I'm
bottomless
adding an
pit.
EQ to the reverb channel because I don't want any of that.
From the bottomless pit.
When she says bottomless pit, I don't want any of that in the reverb.
And to give from the bottomless pit. 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 And
Up, Clippers up
to
by 13.
give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottomless pit. And to give from the bottomless pit.
You hear when she says pit?
Go back to it.
Yep.
To give
Listen to the P.
from the bottomless pit.
Here, and you
Yeah.
can even see it in the EQ how that low end pops.
From the bottomless pit.
Yeah.
I don't need any of that in my life.
From the bottomless pit.
Oh wow, yeah, that smooths it out.
A little
Pause.
bit.
To give from the bottomless pit. 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 To give from the bottomless pit.
I know that seemed like a really ridiculous exercise, but it shows up later. The reverb and the EQ on it
Yeah.
matters a lot.
But it took I.
Only so now that when we hide it to feel subtle, it's really like we've carved out a space for the reverb where it's not even embellishing and elongating or reverberating extra frequencies we don't want. That you should do this in your reverb that you put on your snare drum, Marcus. You should do it in your reverb that you put on anything. Take a little time, add an extra EQ to it.
Yeah. Daniel said he never thought of using three verbs. Sounds like a bad idea up until now.
But it took I from the bottomless pit. But it took I from the bottomless pit. But it took I from the bottomless pit. But it took I. Old
So what do you think you
pirates,
have right now,
yes,
man?
they're all by.
If you can give a
So
if you can give a percentage of where you're at in the mix.
In the completion process?
Yeah.
This is the nuancy stuff. Once we get, I'd say 40. Sorry.
40%,
You asked
that's
for
good.
a straight
Yeah,
number,
yeah,
percentage, and I
that's
gave you
good.
an explanation. I'd say 40.
Yeah.
minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the
devil is
hand
in
of
these
the
details, you know what I mean,
Almighty.
Tony?
Yeah.
We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom?
So
'Cause-
I want to create a different treatment here, Tone, for the ad lib thing is a thing,
So won't you,
but this is functioning like an octave, like stack.
so won't you help to sing
Sound like my baby mama Sierra a little bit.
all I ever have, all I ever have.
Yeah, that's like a harmony thing going on. I'm just trying to.
Redemption songs, redemption songs.
So I'm gonna do like we'll do like a different treatment for this. Oh, don't tell me I don't have that plug in here. Do I? How can I create that same? How would you do that, man? I know how I'm gonna do it, man. I know how I'm gonna do it. I know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I know. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out exactly. I want. What do you want? What? Not Mo Ford. I don't want Mondo. I want. Oh. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job, man. Good job. Ping.
Redemption songs.
That's what I want.
These songs of freedom. 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 So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs.
I'm kind of treating these ad-lib tracks, Tony, as more colors.
And it just to be clear, it goes to like its own bus, right? As far as your verbs that you want to put on it or compressors.
Yeah, so I added a vocal doubler to this one to give it a, what's a good reference? Maybe Prince, Phil Collinsy, Brian May Queen vibes.
Won't you help to sing? Won't you help to
Okay.
sing?
It's got a little, don't have to be rich.
yeah.
So it's got a little kiss on it. Yeah. So I kind of got this little vocal doubler, may even go like full on flanger vibe. I don't know. It just feels subtle there. I like that with the plate in the room, and
Won't you help?
it gives the octave a little texture of its own.
So won't you help to sing? So won't you triumphantly? So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'cause all I ever have. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Sing these songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have. Redemption songs. Yes, won't you help to sing
And this is your automation.
these songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have.
So I saved the room reverb for an application to the lead vocal. It doesn't occur in the verse, which dries it out a bit, but it shows up on the lead and the chorus to give it just a little bit of a.
Triumphantly, so won't you
Hear the difference? Hear
Yeah.
the enter here?
shine triumphantly? So won't you help to sing
Okay. Okay.
Feel me?
this generation triumphantly? So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have. Redemption songs.
I love that.
All I ever have.
We're going to go. Here's where we'll make use of our hall verb.
Okay.
We'll give that. You hear that? We'll give that a little bit of a ring out. Just a touch. Need more than 2 seconds of reverb. Sorry.
Clipper 64, Jazz 49, halftime.
I'm not worried. This is me not phased. I just want to start there.
Just a quick little update.
Who got 10 on the
Who got 10 on clips?
who got 10 on clips?
Yeah, I can't be making bets before payday.
You just got paid on Friday, bro. You literally got paid yesterday.
All right, that should let you know how well I'm stewarding my.
All I ever have. Redemption songs. All I ever have.
See if we can get this delay to work alongside. Where is it at? Boom. With no grid. Good luck.
All I ever have. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. All I ever have. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but all I ever have. Redemption songs. All I ever have. All I ever have. Redemption songs.
If you're not putting reverb on your delays, you're missing out.
All I ever have. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? Then decided. Some say it's just a part of it. Our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill freedom. 'Cause all I ever have is.
Whoa.
I mean, that was a little unnecessary.
All I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption songs.
Yeah, let me go ahead and what's the IG at?
Redemption.
He's definitely married. I just want
I'm
to
not.
stop
I'm
you
not.
right
No,
there.
no, not
Definitely
even
married, like
See,
a whole married
this
with a
is how you
child.
take stuff like far
It's
left.
it was the eagerness.
No.
I just want to be clear. It was the eagerness.
I was like, yo, she's smashing. I gotta see some of her other stuff.
You just can't say smash
Okay.
somebody's wife, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, these songs of freedom. 'Cause yeah, these songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever yeah, these songs of freedom. Yeah, these songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have. These songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have is these songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to from your past mistakes. Oh, you redemption songs. Redemption songs.
Sorry, I'm trying to put all the false. If you're watching, wondering like, what the heck is he doing? I'm trying to give all the falsetto vocals that same dub treatment down here, and the way she structured it, it's like jumping all over the place. I'm just trying to parse through which.
Redemption songs.
Man, quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question
Sorry.
for you. Brother Zach asked if he can sow a seed into your life. I wanted to get your cash app information. I would have put up
Go
mine,
ahead, Tony.
but
Go ahead.
since you know,
Put the cash app up, man.
what's your
When
cash
you-
app, Rev?
I don't know. Hold on.
See,
I'm 35, bro. I don't. It's just certain things I don't.
I'll just go ahead and substitute mine in for the time being.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
That's all right.
That's like
We're both growing. See,
y'all should have seen me trying to.
do an Instagram story, yo. Oh my God, that
I've
was hilarious.
never felt. I was like, oh, I have a 12-year-old son. I'm not supposed to. I don't feel bad. I'm not supposed to know these things. But I felt old in that moment. Like, it's $sign. Tony, can you make one of them little screen thingamajigs? The little lower thirds? Without breaking the stream? I know you just started. Yeah. Without
I'm
breaking
saying I'm
the
about to.
stream.
What I'm doing is I'm pin it to the. I can pin a comment on.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
It's hashtag, not hashtag. That's
Dollar
$.
sign, yep.
I am ASAP. Sorry, bro.
So won't you help to sing?
And I'll go ahead and put mine up just for
What did she
safety.
do?
Won't you help to sing? Help to sing. Yeah.
Lord Almighty. That is dumb. It don't even sound good.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Just like, just develop bitterness in your heart. Like, she and I have never actually even had a conversation. I already hate you. Like,
Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to.
okay, so we're gonna fly this same
Courtney asked, "Are you mixing on Cubase?"
pro. Is that Courtney Beard?
Yes, sir.
No, brother. I'm back in Pro Tools. I know. He makes all things new. Yes, he.
So won't you help to sing? Yeah. These songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to. From your past mistakes. From from your heartache, yeah, from low self-esteem,
What?
yeah, from low self-esteem. You come from kings and queens, low self-esteem,
Hold on, I'm gonna help my sister right quick.
from low self-esteem.
She almost got it. Hold
I pray no one is mixing the cube bass from Courtney.
on. She almost got it. I'm gonna give her just a little help.
Touch up. Just quick.
Just
quick little
just
step ladder.
lay her edges down. Just a quick little
Edge
touch.
control.
From low self-esteem, from low self,
It's dang close. I don't even want to sound disrespectful
Yeah,
in what I'm
yeah.
saying. Let me just.
from low self, from low self,
What is that?
Melodine.
We're in key of G. Quick little,
Bop.
just a little nip tuck.
from low self,
You cannot say it, man. That's so dumb.
Say what?
A nip tuck?
That's all it is. You ain't
Oh,
ever seen that show?
man. Nah, man, nah.
It was about a plastic surgeon.
Yeah. I'm 20. I'm still ignorant. And
It wasn't in the 80s.
low self-esteem.
Let me see what she meant. There we go. It was the 7 that got out of control. Yeah, there we go. It's the only note she missed was this one.
From low self-esteem.
Yeah. Tuck these a little bit here and there. Greg's constantly asking me about Melodine.
Steam.
I'm not gonna try to.
Steam.
There's she rushes it a touch. I'm being like super nitpicky. I just don't want to like. I'm not out here trying to defame singers. I'm not here to do that.
Steam.
It's a little. You hear it, Tony?
The last note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can hear. You be rushing the click all the time, but I just for those of us that could play on grid.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Like 1 week, one bad week. One bad week.
One.
Okay. We going live services now, so we good.
We good?
You were just giving me praises for setting up a grid the other day.
Yes.
Steam.
See how dirty you do me?
Self-esteem. From low self-esteem.
It's this right here. It's not the note. It's wrong. It's a little rush. You can see it in front.
Self-esteem.
It's like dang near perfect.
Yeah, from low self-esteem. Yeah, from low self-esteem.
You know what I realized in all my pride just now?
What?
This ain't on grid. Look at God. Tuck it back in.
Yeah, from low self-esteem.
Still sounds better though.
Yeah, from low self-esteem.
Yeah, it's clean now.
Let's go.
From low self-esteem. From low self-esteem.
Greg, I hate when people do this right here. Now you know this note is a little bit sharp, and I just be lazy and don't tuck it in. The from low to 5.
From low self-esteem.
It should be right on instead of how it was, floating just a little sharp.
From low self-esteem.
The 4 is a touch high, not just because I can see it, but just because I can hear it. It's a touch high. Greg Johnson has perfect pitch, so I know he probably sitting here like in real life.
Wish that was my testimony.
Yo, one day I'm gonna tell y'all the story about how we had Tony thinking he had perfect pitch for a whole month.
I was such a
We're going to have
sucker.
Reggie in the studio one day, and we're going to tell
Sam.
y'all the story of how we had Tony,
Oh my
the
God.
drummer, convinced he had perfect pitch
Dinar, all
for a whole
y'all had to
month.
Y'all had that.
Oh,
planned
you've
that.
got
We ain't talk about
No,
that.
the spirit gave us that on the fly. It was the pride in your heart.
I was like, really?
Tony was trying to fit in with the band so much and was just wanting to be accepted. The Lord's delivered him from like needing the approval of man.
Yeah.
Yeah. By being beat down all the time. That's how we broke the spirit. We don't let him get haughty at all. Next week I'm gonna tell y'all the story about how he started acting brand new because Elevation called him to play drums.
Never. No.
Next week.
Oh.
So won't you help to sing?
Can't give him nothing.
Yeah.
Lies?
Lies.
Lies?
I never acted brand new. Y'all niggas.
So won't you help to sing? Yeah. These songs of freedom.
I could have probably done without
Yeah.
that right there, the little Lauryn Hill. I might have could have done without that.
Yeah. These songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have is.
It's like cute. It's cute. You know, like
Yeah. Yeah. Sing. Yeah. These songs of freedom. 'Cause all I ever have is redemption songs. 'Cause all I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption songs.
automate everything.
Redemption songs.
I love the double effect, but it doesn't sound great on the run. So, Tony, I went in and I grabbed the amount setting.
Okay.
This.
Yep.
So that
You maxed it out that way you can
well,
control
it's maxed out just because that's where the default setting is.
Okay.
Like fully wet. Pause.
I ever have is redemption.
I don't want it as prevalent on the run. So
Got
I'm
it.
just turning it down here on the run.
Got it.
I don't need to make a whole new channel. You just draw a little automation. Stop being lazy.
I ever have is redemption song.
that makes
I ever have is redemption
Quick little.
songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to.
Oh, you got to. That is so good, bro. The tone is so good on that for me.
Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to. From your past mistakes. From your heartache.
Utah's not really playing well. I wouldn't say playing well. They're within striking distance.
Yeah.
Joe Ingles looked tired, boy.
Oh, you've got to. From your past mistakes.
I kind of want that. Oh, you got to like completely dry, just because it sets up a new section.
Like it's going into the next
Yeah,
part of the
it'll
song.
stand out a little more.
Oh, you've got to. From your past mistakes.
Also gonna turn it up. It's like just a touch, like 2.5 dB. Just a touch.
Oh, you've got to.
Can you hear that?
Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to.
Yeah.
It just pushes it out front just a touch, yeah.
Is redemption songs. None but ourselves. Some say.
What?
Some say it's just a.
What? What in the unnecessary run? It's just so good though. Like you can't even be mad.
Because it's tasteful.
I don't know if taste was the word I would use.
Flashy?
It's executed well. And it's not shade. I'm
Yeah.
not this is not I'm not coming from him at all. It's ridiculous.
And look.
It's like that kid that like if you've been big all your life like me and you just see somebody out there just like juking on the court and da da da, it's like they're not even trying to be flash. It's just like I can't move like that.
and look. And look. And look.
I like that.
And look. Some say it's just a part to fit. We got to fulfill the book. So won't you help to sing? Hey, yeah. These songs of freedom. 'Cause all
Vocals feel good. Let's get a little BGV treatment going and take it on home.
Side question, right
Yeah.
quick, Matt. Is your laptop over there? I'm just gonna check out for like 2 minutes so I can like get another render out. I just thought about it.
Oh yeah, you need another mix from me.
Oh, okay.
triumphantly.
Want to do it live?
Make the tweaks to servers.
Huh?
We can.
Yeah, I mean just a quick while. I mean it's only a quick while.
Triumphantly. Swim. Triumphantly. Swim. Triumphantly. Swim.
I kind of feel like I got these going to the wrong bus, bro. Stand by.
I'm not
Oh.
sure, Dan. This is literally our first time using Streamlabs, so I probably would be able to answer that question like second,
What'd he
third
say?
time. No, he was just asking. He wanted to donate, but I guess he doesn't have Cash App because it's from the Trinidad.
I don't know. We didn't
He was just he was just asking if he could donate within like Streamlabs itself.
We promise we'll figure it out
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
next time.
We'll get it right.
Oh man.
We'll get it right.
But we appreciate the love, man.
Yeah, y'all still here.
Yeah, we weren't doing it for that. We literally just wanted to try to like,
Yeah, give back. I'm learning.
and
that
we
right
was
now.
gonna watch the game regardless.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna use my room reverb. I'll take these same ones. We might tweak one a little bit. It's not that I'm gonna be. Let's see. A little again, compress as you go. What's the name of the game? I just want to get a little. There we go. What's the touch?
Hey Matt.
Yep.
Yeah, you able to turn up our vocals up just a tad? Like
Our
me and you?
vocals?
Yeah, me and you. Reggie said I can come up just a hair.
That's how you feel, Tony? Oh, there we go. I like that better. Sorry, I'm taking that one EQ that I built and applying it to all of these, in case you're not following. This is like a moving piece. Let's just figure out what's going on here. Okay, it's like dark and smoky. It's got like a brandy thing going on.
Great analogy. You've been spot on. Like right after you say it, I hear it like instantly.
The brandy vibe.
Yeah, like you've been calling like Prince earlier. It's just been like, oh wow, you're right.
Let's take these there. Okay. I'm thinking out loud. Let me just see how she uses these throughout.
All I ever have is
Oh, those are beautiful.
Redemption songs.
What key is this, G? She sings accurately enough that we can actually just auto-tune her just a touch. When in doubt, Command S. I haven't saved in an hour.
Soup.
Yeah, that's
While we stand aside
You get the mix good and feeling good.
and
Soup.
look.
Whole computer shut
Well,
off.
on to the next mix.
Yep. Start that one again tomorrow.
Call it recovery mixes.
Probably. Do we need? I don't know, man. I'm deciding whether or not I should go hall room or plate room. I'm gonna go plate first.
Redemption songs. Redemption songs.
This needs to feel wider than the
Free your mind.
more chorus.
Free your mind.
Marcus, you should send us your latest drum cover to mix.
Free your mind.
Yes.
There's a bunch of drummers on here like, I'm so sick of listening to
Free your
vocals. This is
mind.
retarded. I understand. Send me some drums to Dropbox right now. Whatever last drum cover you put up. And send the video itself. It's fun to like watch it while you mix it. Halftime?
All I ever had.
No, third quarter?
Yes, third quarter.
I don't think Utah's gonna pull this out. Unless, they just gotta stay within striking distance.
Redemption
I've been glancing every now and
songs.
then.
That's what you
All
should
I
do.
ever had.
Is like have a source that's YouTube TV.
Yeah, and then you could put it on the screen.
you could just drop it in the back.
I was thinking about it earlier. Just like, hey,
Yeah, you could just actually like put the bottom strip of ESPN.
oh, I like highlights.
Next time we'll do that. You have like a second screen, right? You have YouTube TV up
Yeah.
on the other screen. You'll just do a screen grab, a window capture,
Yeah.
and just crop out the bottom ticker. And you can just leave it going during the.
Just a part to fit. All I ever have is
That play verb sounds all right, bro.
redemption songs.
Few more pieces and we're done.
While we stand aside.
Sing,
and
girl.
look.
Sing.
Just a part to fit.
I might buy a plug-in right now live in front of y'all because I just can't live my life without this. How do you spell Val? That's it. Literally. I have this cracked, but I don't have it on, yeah, y'all about to get this $50. This is what it is. Wait, does it VST Intel? Let me make sure before I just get the feeling good and this joint don't work on my computer. Okay, that's Pro Tools. No, that's Ableton. Get out of here. Hold on. AX? No. Updated version. Windows. VST3. Wait a minute.
Marlon said that tone of her voice reminds me of Nirvana or Nerva.
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 Should check out. Take me full screen, Tony. People can be
Yep.
stealing my billing
Okay,
information, yo.
yeah,
I'm just
give me
about to
one-
just get me out of there.
1 second before you
People
start
are-
spinning.
Some trying to donate, other ones trying to like steal my identity.
Hold on, we switching over. Switching over.
Take me full screen. Take me full screen. Take me full screen.
Like, oh, actually, we don't need to donate. we'll
We'll
just
take
withdraw
it.
right
The
quick,
Lord
cuz.
giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Columbia, South Carolina.
Hey, look, Reggie talking about I'm gonna buy a plug-in live selects.
No, it's only $50. It's only $50. It's only $50. Get out of here.
I got money. I'm big time, cuz y'all just chumps. I ain't got a plug in. Cool. I can't find what I'm looking for. Let me go buy one right quick, cuz.
No, it's just I'm so used to it. And go legit in Jesus' name, guys. Like
Wow.
that's God's doing a new thing.
Wow, he really is in you.
Yeah,
That's
go
that
legit.
renewal of the mind right there.
Shoo, shoo, shoo,
Because
shoo,
the
shoo.
Matt Edwards I know.
Why, Tony? Why?
Cause you quit to expose me on here, cuz.
I'm not mad.
I gotta come back.
I used to be bound.
I mean,
I used to be, an account is
the
already
dark
registered.
webs.
Please log in. Y'all want me to log in? Get the Smurf out of here, man. I don't even know who knows their username and password to the Valhalla website. What are we talking about right now? I'm literally trying to give y'all money. Don't make it difficult for me to give you money.
Because then when you start thinking, then you start.
I'm preaching to us. We should have had that. We should have had people trying to sow into the kingdom. We like, we don't know how to take money. We don't know how to take none of the money.
Did Jesus die for crack plugins too?
No, he didn't. Who said that in the
Reggie,
comment? Of course, Reggie would. Stand by, PayPal. Let me go ahead and close this. I'm going to show y'all. We're going to do a quick little tutorial on this plugin. It's so good. If you don't own it, you need to buy Ubermod right now. For all of the Prince vocals you could ever. Boom. Quick, give me my download. I've already paid. Thank you.
Bro, this is actually really dope. Like looking through Streamlabs, well, man, we about to be sitting like next stream about to be glass.
Put in the chat what you want us to mix on the next stream.
Yeah.
We also looking for more material to mix.
Absolutely.
We might do this next week. We might do this weeknight on y'all boys right quick.
Like,
we're getting ready to start streaming like constantly all the time, especially over the summer basically.
for sure.
Like part of that instruction I felt like I got from the Lord was to just like put out content. Okay. Tell us what you hated about the stream tonight. Be brutally honest. Put it in the comments because we're trying to get better.
Yeah.
We're not going to take it personal. We're not built like that. I'm going to tell you what we need to do.
Actually, hey, Matt, Marcus keeps talking about drums. I actually need to post something this week, and I got the hard drive sitting over here. So maybe we can just,
I wanted to hear Marcus play. I didn't want to hear you play. I hear you play all the time. That's not a
good
dig.
talk. Good talk.
Good talk. I got to hear you play tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Literally, got to hear you play for like 3 hours tomorrow. I'm good. Tony's working on an album.
Woo!
You see, Tony, at this point in the stream, whenever I need to go buy a plug-in, that's why you've got to have the second laptop to be able to play the background music, cut to the full screen of the game, all that. Pro Tools water here. Oh yeah,
this is sponsored
we're
by
speaking
Jersey
it,
Mike
yeah, we're
Subs.
speaking it into existence. This whole stream was brought to you by it's about to be brought to you by Papa John's in a second because the kid is hungry. We'll go to the end of the Clippers game. Let's see. I'm almost done. I had to get Ubermod. All right, Tony, you might be able to take me back full screen right quick. Is any of my personal information on here? No, I'm out of there.
You good? I see the
take me. I'm back. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
We swerving, swooshing and swaying.
The little.
If you need a visual graphic.
All right, cool. All of that was so we could get this.
Send them, Marcus. Send them.
Tracks. Literally, yeah. Please. Send it right now.
Send it right now. Actually,
text me.
Yeah.
And then that way I'll just like pull it out of Dropbox or whatever.
Go ahead and just.
This right here. What? Hold on, Tony. Pause.
Wait. Okay, let me.
I don't have. No, I just don't have the license. Yeah, pause it. Take me back full screen.
Okay.
I don't have a license. I just paid for this junk. It says
I left my license at home. I promise you.
Requires a license in order to run. Please locate the license that has been sent to your email. My bad. Stand by. That's why you need music, Tony. You need music playing in the background. Okay, I got it. Valhalla DP. Blah blah blah. Stand by.
We're gonna get a lot. Reggie's gonna help us out.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, let's be clear. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, literally. By the grace of God, we actually are live with 17 people still.
Products, orders, due. Hold on, stand by. Almost got it. I don't think they sent me a license, bro.
Yep, Marley said it's in your email. Maybe check your spam.
If you need additional solution, please see this. No, they sent me an email with no license.
You good, Jameson? We still probably got.
I'm not making this up. I'm literally not making this up.
They take the money out your account?
They took the money. They gave me the plug-in Go show my computer.
All right, cool. I'm switching over.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Please don't. Your plugin license will be generated and placed in your user account within the next 30 minutes, bro. Well,
You
take
good?
me back. Hold on.
Okay, wait, hold on. You good.
Place in your user account within the next 30 minutes. Your plugin
You
license
swooshing some sways?
and placed in your user account within the next 30 minutes. You will use this to authorize your plugins. Once generated, log into your account and download it from the plugins license tab, where the Smurf.
Yeah.
Wait, I can read. Hold on. Please note your plugin license will be generated and placed in your user account within the next 30 minutes. You use once generated, go to my account and download it from the plug. Okay, I just can't read.
Hey, reading is fundamental. You know what you say?
Who sees plugin license? I can read. I can read.
Got
I
it.
can read. I can read.
Take
I
it
can
slow.
read. I can read. I can read. I can read. We're back.
Awesome, Will. William just said he texted you some of the stems that you asked earlier. So
William's on the chat?
Yeah.
William. I didn't know if you was ever going to send them, buddy. We was like,
you good, Jameson? Yeah, we still probably gonna be here for like another hour or so.
I can read. This says Ubermod.
Yeah, we're gonna mix another session. Hopefully, we about
some
to.
drums.
I think we're like 70% with this.
Oh, we're at 85.
Oh, 85. Yeah,
good 85.
Sweet. And then I think
I'm just
we're gonna
putting some window dressing on this.
Yeah, and then we gotta just touch up service Mitch that got to go up in like 12 hours. Take less than 10 minutes.
Boom.
And then
Okay, all of that was so we could see this plugin right here.
I'm switching
so
over.
good. This is instant
Let's go.
Prince 80s bodily fluids.
All right.
I was looking for the perfect instant. I would say it is bodily fluids. I'm just going to play it. Let's just bypass it real quick.
While we stand aside and look,
Same girl.
while we stand aside and look, while we stand aside,
I'm going to cut it on now.
while we stand aside and look.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm going to touch it down, just a touch.
While we stand aside and look,
Hear how it thickens it just a touch? I'm going to turn it off one more time.
while we stand aside,
And that sounds good by itself.
Yeah,
I ain't mad.
yeah.
I ain't going to hold you.
while we stand,
But then just Ubermod me one time, dog. Just
while we stand aside and look,
It almost felt like
while we
it like
stand,
expanded, gave a little bit more space for that to
bodily fluids.
breathe. Greg said so. Basically, Brandy. So Brandy.
Bodily fluids.
all I ever have is
I ain't even going.
redemption songs,
God is good.
redemption songs.
I'm not. If I need to unpack to you what's happening right now,
Yeah, that'd be.
come back next week
Yeah.
and it just
Redemption songs, redemption.
just a touch.
Yeah, it made a difference
Yeah, she didn't touch all of Jesus. She just reached out and touched the hem.
of his God, man. Of his God, man. If I could just touch his hem. If I had 10 people in the baby room.
All right, Travis, shut up, man.
While we stand aside and look, while we stand aside and look, while we stand aside and look.
Fun fact: I was using the wrong plate. I was using the lead vocal plate. I just looked at it and was like, "How come that's not showing up?"
Nice.
It's dumb. We'll go plates all around, bro, but different levels. The top soprano parts will get a stronger instance of the plate. Another fun thing to do when you have unique information on the left and right, i.e. guitars, i.e. stacks of vocals that really are like purposefully imperfect, if that makes sense. It's fun to pan the reverb sends opposite of the actual vocal. Why, Matt? I'll use toms for example. Helps to give a more ambient feel. When you listen to this, you're gonna hear the vocal, dry vocal, occur to the left, but you're gonna hear her reverb occur in the opposite side.
While we stand aside and look, while we stand aside and look,
I'm an idiot. That definitely didn't. You couldn't hear that.
while we stand aside and
Hold on. Maybe make sure I'm doing this right.
while we stand aside.
How come I ain't hearing no reverb, bro? BGV. Oh, it's going to the wrong channel. Sorry, my bad. I was like, what?
Stand by. Technical difficulties.
I'm just listening like, I know I'm getting this example right. What the heck is happening? Routed wrong. Sorry.
Make sure you route your channels appropriately, correctly.
Yeah, there you go. That's obnoxious.
While we stand aside
Flipping
and
right
look, while we
That's a good observation. We need to send this. It's ruining my image because I'm using a chorus / doubler on their bus, which is automatically spreading everything to both sides. So to get the effect that I'm going for here, I'm going to route the reverbs for the BGVs directly out, not summing into this channel. They're going to go straight out themselves
Got it.
so that I can hear this effect that I'm going for.
while we stand aside and look,
You hear the reverb mostly on your right side?
while
Yep.
we stand aside and
I'll exaggerate it. Now you hear the dry on your left
while we stand
and the reverb in your right.
aside and look,
That effect, if you go back and listen to Janet Jackson records, they did this a lot.
while we stand
They'll throw reverbs to the opposite. Phil Collins does it too. They'll throw reverbs to the opposite side of the dry signal for a mono track. It actually helps it feel even wider than it actually is because the reverb is obviously occurring after the dry signal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's almost like another form of doubling it because it happens late and ambient after the fact. I hope that made sense.
Yeah.
Everything I just said was real jumbly, but you get what I'm saying. Another trick to take note of. It sounds really good on like R&B vocals, pop. I actually use it in our broadcast live all the time.
while we stand aside and look, while we stand aside our prophets, while we stand aside and look. Some say it's just a part to fit. We got to fulfill the book. So
Let's check on our snaps real quick, and then we'll just give an overall listen and make a few more adjustments. I mean, God help these little snaps. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can trigger that, right? Technically,
I mean, it would be a lot of.
that's extra.
No, I'm just gonna. Triggering them. I would need to create a trigger snap to trigger it with. It would just take like 5 minutes, and it's actually faster if I just find a sample that I would use.
Got it.
But you're asking me to like get it right the first time. There's so many drums in here. I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry, it's a ridiculous amount of drums. Who's got a really good snap? Nope, not in that sound. It's gonna be in my splice, cashmere, drums, snaps. Go gadget. Convert all. Just drop all of these in, cause I don't know which one we want. Clip list. I guess we could have like listened to them first.
Probably.
Let's just go with number 4. make a new snap jam right here, Tom. Snap fixed. Drag you in. This is dedication.
Dedication.
Probably should have triggered it.
Is this an idea?
What? We don't have it routed. Routed, Mac. I'm not mad at that. Little plate, real quick. All right, Tony.
Oh, so you just okay.
If I was sweet in Pro Tools, I would just tab the transient. I can't remember the command. Or I could just. Oh, I'm kind of. Hold on, man. Hold on. I might be nicer than I thought I would. Psych. I'm not as nice as I thought I was. Yeah, I'm just gonna slide it, boy. And I'm gonna leave them joints a little late. Let's hear it.
You help to sing these songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have.
Hear that? Echoing in the background?
These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? While we stand aside and look. Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. So won't you help to sing? Hey, yeah. These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have is. Won't you help to sing? Hey, yeah. These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have is. These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have is. Hey, yeah. These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption.
Hear how this dips off just a little too much? We're going to tuck her up.
Is redemption.
That was ridiculous, man. That was obnoxious.
Is redemption songs. Redemption songs. 'Cause all is redemption songs. Redemption songs. Oh, yeah. Redemption songs.
Where the heck did that come from?
Oh, yeah. Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to free your mind from your past mistakes. Free your mind from your heartache.
This is the last section.
From low self-esteem.
I want to sing that run so bad. In my mind, it sounds so easy.
Greg said at times I can hear a Sheriff Fortune tone on the B and the C.
Yeah. That's that Houston, Detroit, for sure. Dorinda.
From low self-esteem.
That's obnoxious, man.
From low self-esteem. You come from
Hold on. We got to figure this out. No, hold on. Sing it, Greg.
From your heartache, yeah, from low self-esteem.
Hold on, it's the third note.
Stay, stay.
Jesus. No. Tony, really?
I'll tell you all the notes right now.
I'm a cheat. I already wrote it. Hold on. That's hard. It's the 3-2-7. It's easier when I see it. Go Mamie, bro. That is nuts. So it's subtle. It's the fact that it's not do da da. It's do. That's not easy.
You come from.
And the thing is, I'm probably giving her too much credit. She ain't mean to do that. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 1,000.
Oh man.
She ain't mean to do that.
I'm
just playing, baby. If you watch it, it's ridiculous, bro. That is dumb. The fact that you did that is so dumb.
You come from kings and queens, so free of mind.
Now, Danny, if you're watching, if you could just politely send me the rest of this vocal right here, because you got out of there so quick, boy. I just need the last little right there.
Oh yeah, nah, they still down 12. 8 minutes though.
Jazz?
Yeah.
Everybody just stretch your hands towards the TV right now. Father, we believe.
Power.
Help our unbelief.
Help is on the way.
In Jesus' name, Kawaya
Kawhi.
and Apostle Paul George. It's not your season. It's not your time.
Oh my God, Kawhi.
Kawaya.
You're reminded.
Should I say Karaya? Complainer. I hate the Clippers.
Yeah, me either. I didn't like them since they.
Me either or me too?
Whatever.
Words matter.
You couldn't read earlier, so.
That's fair. Let's take a listen, gentlemen.
Old pirates, yes, they're all by.
One last little trick. Sorry, I'm back. One last little vitamin, just for kicks and giggles. I don't even know what God's gonna do right here. Just get real still and just like, Marcus, you sent them drums yet, bro? Okay, similar to the multi-band compression, this is multi-band stereo imaging. Tony, can you explain to the class what multi-band stereo imaging is?
No, but I can surely listen to you explain what that is.
All right, cool. It separates the frequency spectrum into bands or groupings: low, mid, high. I'm sorry, high, mid, and high. So by soloing one, I can hear just like this little cone right here. Does that make sense? That's the low mid cone. Then I can spread those frequencies away from each other. Can you hear that? If I make them narrow, they sound like this. Like mono. wider, they're spread apart from each other. Why is this helpful? Some of you guys on the stream are making CCM records, and I can never hear like distinction in your synths from your guitars, your high synths from your pads. It all sounds like mumbly jumbly trash because it's just all goop. Goop is what happens when there's no separation. There's no definition. It's just muddy. Vitamins are a great way to help. EQ is the best way to help clear some of that up. But think about what would happen if you took the low mid rumblies and spread them, or you narrowed them, and then you did the opposite to the high mids and the highs. The pads would all sit in the middle a little bit more around the bass, and the sparkly, spritey top synths would get bigger and wider and more airy and take up more space on the perimeter. It'll help you, I promise. We're going to do it with just this guitar to kind of help, especially in the mid area. This little nasally, all in her runs area. We're going to try to spread that a little bit and tuck it.
Yeah, Marcus said he's going to send that line in the lamb sauce.
Oh, that's what's up.
Your original that y'all never did live, which I don't understand. Oh, Danny said you could hit our last note with the echo. That one that cut out.
This song.
Wait, with the echo? What you talking about?
Remember that last
yeah,
that
with
just
the
cut
echo
out?
though?
He just said hit it with the echo. Makes it seem like it was on purpose.
Here's the guitar without that plug-in on it, so
Okay.
you can hear it kind of in context. Sorry, I'm gonna go back up. Get you to find you a little piece. So that's with plug-in. It's without. Oh, sorry.
That's without.
This is with. Sorry.
Okay.
Still your soul tone.
Okay.
All right. Here's without.
Okay.
With. Without.
Oh wow, that's the
You hear the
difference.
low mids?
Yeah, that's the difference. Woo.
It's subtle, but
Yeah.
like
It-
there's more clarity in the
Yeah,
bottom
I was
end.
about to
It's
say
less.
yeah.
It feels less brown. If brown is a sound,
More like blurry.
blurry's probably better.
Yeah.
That's a better choice.
Brown. I don't know if it was brown.
I was having like a Pharrell moment. He
Yeah.
claims he has like synesthesia, where you can like see color, you can hear colors. No,
Oh, that's good for him.
okay. You hear it?
Yeah.
Plugging on,
Yeah.
plugging off. It's like frumpy.
Yeah.
It's tight. You hear the bottom get tight?
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Our word in this generation triumphantly. So won't you? Minutes after they took I from the
All
bottom.
right, from the tip. Pause.
Wow, really? From the top.
From the tip. Top.
Yeah. Okay. I know you married and all, but you still can't say something.
It's fair.
Old pirates, yes, they robbed by, sold I to the merchant ships, and minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for it all, time. How long shall they kill our
That's gonna bug the living hell out of me.
Thought we weren't gonna cuss on this stream.
mind? Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause now
I don't even know where it is. Hold on.
emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long?
Right there. Right there. Danny.
What's bothering you?
The breath is cut off. Somebody, Danny, faded this right here before they sent it. There's supposed to be a breath. She punched from here to this take.
Okay.
The breath cuts off abruptly. Listen.
How long?
Hear it?
Yeah. It's
It's
like
missing.
a skip.
It is. It sounds like I made a mistake, but I did not. It was you. It was you.
Time. How long shall
That's it. I just kept hearing. I couldn't remember to go back and get it. That John would drive me nuts.
emancipate yourselves from mental slavery? None but
That's another one right there. You hear it?
Yep.
You lying?
No, for real.
none but our
It's just subtle.
But once you get the vocals, it's like cleaning off a shelf.
Got to get the dust too.
Well, it doesn't look dirty until you actually put your finger and clean like one little spot of dust. Then you realize once one section is clean, you can tell that the others are more dirty than they were before when it was all dusty.
Good enough.
redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill?
Question, is it weird that you hear the breath here but not in the other spots?
Go back.
Did you notice it?
No, I didn't.
The breath is right there. Listen for it.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long?
Is that weird?
It's not weird.
Is it loud?
It seems natural to me.
It seems natural. I'm saying,
Yeah.
is it distract? Do you like?
No.
If I hadn't said anything, would you have noticed?
No, I didn't notice it when you said it the first time.
Slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for
This could just have a little in the spirit of Almighty Brandy. We're gonna give this just a wee bit of movement. It to move from left to right there, man.
slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear.
Just a little candy in your eardrums.
Slavery. None but
Pause.
slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no
You can hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start keeping the tally of how many times you say pause in the stream.
That's fine. You can add a ticker
yeah,
on the
that
bottom.
might tick. Yeah.
none but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy.
I like that little bit of movement from left to right. You can hear it, Tony?
Yeah.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying.
None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? While we stand.
So you could tell like she leans her head back and you start hearing more of her room. When you hear it,
How long shall they kill our
the compression is actually helping you hear her room less.
Yeah.
But
It's
we
just the
need
distance from her. From
correct, and it's almost like she has treatment around one of them chaotica balls, like around
Yeah.
her mic. But when she stands and sings like this,
Yeah.
you hear her voice bouncing off the ceiling around her and back into her mic.
Yeah.
I want to try to mask it just a touch by introducing a little bit of the chorus reverb at that moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm with you.
To bury that.
time. How long
You hear it there where I tried it out? You can like, it sounds like you're singing in the kitchen a little bit. Just a little bit, man. It's a little ghetto.
While we stand aside and look, some say it's just time. How long shall they kill our prophets? While we stand aside and look.
That's a little better for me.
PG got 31 points.
Immense.
I don't care if Paul George has 31 points,
It's
bro.
just ridiculous.
Emancipate
It's just weird,
yourselves
actually.
from
Actually
mental
playing like a
slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds.
That's why they're winning.
Because PG showed up.
He actually
What's the
put-
score?
He's actually playing like a superstar.
Ooh, whoa.
No, I'm just saying that's the title that he's been acclaimed to. I'm just saying he's actually it's just shocking to see he's actually living up to like.
That was a travel right there. I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for it all, begin a J. Cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? While we stand aside and look. Some say it's
That might be
just
the-
a part of
Low key, that's the coldest jab in the whole joint. It's so subtle. This right here,
look. Just
I mean, Brandy want her whole career back. Jesus. You owe her royalties for that.
some
Just,
Solo that one time, please.
you owe her royalties for this right here. Turning up the end of the run just so I can appreciate it.
look.
That when she went back up.
Look.
Jesus.
Look. It's just
You hear how that helps the run feel more even though?
side and look. Some say it's just a part
God,
to
one more time.
fit.
I'm sorry, that just blessed
It's
me.
good, ain't it?
Side and look. Some say it's just a part to fit. We got to fulfill the book. So what?
We'll do, okay, let me just, this is a little finishing touches.
Finishing touches.
We can add a little, ooh, I don't even have the hard reverb on right there. My bad. We'll add a hall. So sorry.
Yes, sir, Jay. Mix engineer that pays attention to everything.
So sorry.
Matt is very detail oriented.
My bad. We're going to turn the hall up progressively as she sings the long note right there.
Fulfill the book. So won't you?
That's a little too much.
Too late?
Yeah, that's a good. See, that's a good call, Tony. It should get bigger, faster. Pause. And then kind of like flail out right there.
Come on, man. You got
It's so immature. We really got to grow up. Like, I'm
gotta
35. I
grow
can't
up.
be saying pause. It's because I have a 12-year-old son and basically a 20-year-old son.
right.
Say it's just a part to fit. We got to fulfill the book. So won't
Still obnoxious. Turn it down.
fill the book. So won't you help to say?
Oh, that's beautiful. You like as soon as you start to hear the tail, the next part comes in. That's God right there. Let me just add a little. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna add a little
Go ahead, bro.
paprika on the end, just a tip, just enough to get you pregnant. Right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Jay.
Tony's. I'm not gonna do that to you, bro. That's not. I
Yeah.
was gonna say something. That's not good.
Yeah,
That guy's
we're
not
friends.
confused by that.
I mean, it's
We are friends.
we are. We have a good relationship. Let's not damage.
But it's an honoring thing that I was gonna say.
What direction are you going?
I think your purity is to be applauded.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, see? I think it's to be applauded. I'm not gonna I don't shame you for it. I don't.
I'm not.
Reggie, do I shame him for it? No, I don't.
Nah.
I don't shame you for it. It's just at times Tony would be trying to like flex. He's really uncomfortable saying, so for those of you that are not able to read between the lines, Tony is my 20-year-old intern that lives in the bottom of my house. He's never been with a woman. That's good. He's made it through college without being with a woman. He made it through pledging through a fraternity without being with a man. And I feel like the Lord has charged me to help him walk the straight and narrow, keep his purity, which is a good thing. He's a really good drummer. He's about to get out. Marcus, you can tell him. Tony wants to tour really bad, and I feel like Marcus, this is good. Like, he needs more mentors in his life who can tell him how to stay on the straight and narrow, because he wants to tour really bad, and I feel like God has protected him in this season.
We got to
Fix this reverb right quick, and we'll get back to Tony in 1 second.
fill the book. So won't you help to sing? Hey, the book.
Absolutely,
So
Jay.
won't
Absolutely. Please hit up Matt, man. DM him. Hit him up on Messenger.
I love how you try to change the subject just now, Tony.
fill the book. So won't
He
you
said
help
definitely
to
got some records he wants you
sing?
to,
What'd you say, Tony? I can't
he
hear
said
you.
he definitely got some records he wants you to knock out for him. And I told him just hit him up IG Messenger. Y'all could work out something.
Yeah, should probably. Yeah, yes, absolutely. We'd be happy to.
Yeah.
All I ever have is
Let's take it straight down one more time. Sorry, I just had to catch those few little things.
Old pirates, yes, they robbed by, sold I to the merchant ships, and minutes after they took I from the bottom, took I from the,
It's that.
took I from the.
It's that 5 for me, son. It's the 5. That needs a
What you
little
say earlier,
glory.
that's like.
That's ooh, that's got the glory on it. It's the 5 for me, bro. It's that Pam Kenyon. That's that late 90s Radical for Christ. Sing the 5 and 6 all next to each other. Yeah. It ain't that no. It's
From the bottom.
It's too much. It's just too much right there. It's just too much. I like it, but I don't like it
too
that
much
much.
fun.
It's too much. It's too much. I just need to turn the end up real quick. I'm sorry.
From the bottom.
Yeah, I'm good right there. And then I'm just gonna pan it to the right just a touch so I can enjoy it over there by myself and the right side. We're just gonna start it right there, and as she sings the run, we're gonna let it do. Ooh, no, don't do that. I'm gonna let it dip down to the right just a little bit, just so I can hear it in the corner of my ear, just a touch.
Took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong.
You know what we could do, Tony. Hold on. Wait. From the bottomless. Hold on.
From the bottomless pit.
We could just do this.
From the bottomless pit. From the bottomless pit.
Just copied over the pan automation. That was so stupid, man. Right there. Boom.
From the bottomless pit.
Boom. Turn that down. Come back here. Get the from this one.
From the bottomless pit.
I love
From
that.
the bottom.
That was a good call, Matt.
Oops, and minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop freedom. Cause all I ever have is redemption songs. Redemption songs. Oh, yeah. Redemption songs.
No. Where's that at?
Just a part of it.
Stand by. 2 little pieces and we out of there. It'll be the details for me. Sorry, bro.
Get it right. We good.
It'll be the details. Should we add the shaker? Yes or no? Tell us in the chat. No?
I would get out of there.
I kind of like the shaker's a vibe. No, you out of there on the shaker?
Yeah, man. They want to see some
Ask the
drums.
people.
They
I'm
get
saying
tired of the acoustic.
No,
and the
man.
vocals.
I'm not talking about do we have time to do it. I'm saying should we add? We could do it off the stream. I'm saying does the track need shaker?
Yeah, let's put in the comments. What do y'all think? Shaker or no shaker?
Just a part of it. Just a part of it. To fulfill the book. So won't you help to sing? Hey, yeah. These songs of freedom. Cause all I ever.
It's a breath somewhere.
Cause all I. Freedom.
We got 1 vote for shaker.
All I ever had is redemption. These songs of freedom.
Bro, the Clippers won and they got Paul George on the mic like he be hooping in real life.
Cause all I ever have
I finally decided to
is
show up.
redemption songs.
Say what?
So I finally decided to show up and play real basketball.
Yeah.
He's not blaming it on mental health again or something.
Hey man, you can't be coming.
I'm
It's
sorry.
2021.
I'm
You can't be
sorry.
coming.
My bad.
Bro. Come on, man.
We take mental health very seriously.
Thank you.
Please see the local
Paul
psychiatrist.
George, old soft behind.
Is redemption songs.
Yeah, we got shaker.
Redemption songs.
They pro shaker, man.
Redemption songs.
You hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
you've got to remind
You got to
songs. Oh, you've got to remind.
go to. That is beautiful.
Oh, you've got to
You
remind.
hear the fall right there, Tony?
Oh, you've got to.
Go to.
Oh, you've got to remind from your past mistakes.
Here's what I will say, like, and I'm in all seriousness, you can't mix stuff well if you don't fall in love with pieces of it. You just don't like. You won't catch the details if you won't allow yourself to like immerse yourself in it.
Wow.
If it doesn't become an emotional thing for you, and I'm not trying to be weird, I'm saying like, to me, you can't mix well if you don't connect with music like that. It takes a different kind of discipline to me. Drums would have been more satisfying and everybody would have loved it and people would have been like, oh, the tones and blah, blah, blah. But like, it just takes a lot more. There's so much nuance in this that can be dug out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Details, the way we got the compressor sitting, those reverbs was good, man. That was a class all by itself. You don't have to, it's a poor frog that won't praise his own pond. That's what my old pastor used to say. Sometimes you have to encourage. I think it's James. That's not James Hall. Who's it? Thomas Whitfield. Sometimes you, the songwriter said, have to encourage yourself. You don't need no comment section. That's your problem right now. You living your life on polls, based on polls that people take on social media. And you just have to give yourself praise, yourself glory. You got to tell yourself, I did good.
Cause all I ever have is redemption.
That's what I meant to come back and fix. I didn't do that good, though. right there.
I ever have.
See how
All I ever had is redemption.
That run is getting buried in Brandy. It's in Brandy's bosom. It's buried
all right.
in all the sauce.
I ever had is redemption. 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 Ever have. All I ever had is redemption.
It's just a little vocal right there.
Yeah, these songs of freedom. Cause all I ever have is redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Oh, you.
Same thing. No run left behind. That's our motto. No run left behind. No run. If you bothered to sing it, Mamie, it and all of its extra notes. No run left behind. We gonna put attention in detail. You gonna sing all them notes? We gonna make sure the people of God can hear them. So that's why you sang them. You sang them to be heard. Amen. Our hearts and minds are clear. This will conclude our mix, ladies and gentlemen. This is about it right here. This is it.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to. Oh, yeah. Redemption songs. Oh, you've got to remind from your past mistakes. Remind from your heart. Oh, you've got to remind from your past mistakes. Remind from your heartache. Remind, yeah, from low self-esteem. You come from kings and queens, so free your mind.
Oh, we really don't gotta know. We really don't have to put an echo right there.
Yeah.
I was not kidding.
So free your mind. So free your mind.
That's so ghetto.
Yeah, nah, that's not it.
I'm out of there.
Sounds like it's early.
Thank you, Tony.
Free your mind.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Can't be taking my ad-libs, bro. Something's like clipping. It's not that vocal. Is it the guitar? Yeah, it is. The guitar clipping too. Not clipping, but it ends abruptly and it's not cross-faded out. Boom, right there.
Free your mind.
It's obnoxious. I hate it.
A little bit.
Free your mind.
What are we gonna do?
Free your mind.
Is there a way like you could do it? It slowly, each echo slowly like brings down the volume of that note instead of
sure.
like free your mind, mind, mind.
You
Almost
just
like it
want
descends. Almost like it
Problem is,
descends.
the difficulty is it's not on grid. The way to achieve kind of more what you want is to do this a little bit. We'll throw an EQ on the delay, and we will. Oh man, band. What band is this? Band 1. Frequency. Bop, bop. We'll do this. So you guys can see it. This is what's gonna happen. Boom, 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 like that. And as the delay happens, it'll do this.
Queen, so free your mind.
This is the Infinity EQ from Slate.
Yes, if I had the Fab filter, I would have just used Volcano, but I'm not using crack plugins. In Jesus' name. Take that, bad boy. For the 99 and 2000s, hold on, I gotta do it twice because we sent the delay to the hall. Boom, like that, right there.
Yep, it's in the Slate bundle.
It is in the Slate bundle.
I actually used to use these plugins before I actually knew what I was doing. I just bought the plug-in. Like, oh,
You
okay.
know, wait, before you knew what you was doing?
I mean, I had an understanding of like a basic knowledge. I used to just throw it like to use any of the presets. Like a year and a half ago, I would just use presets from Slate.
Don't
To
be
mix my
don't
drums.
be a preset mixer, man. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
From kings and queens,
I thought it
so
was like
free of mind.
Reggie, I thought it was like, don't they got like the $10 bundle a month? I haven't used it in like.
I don't know if it's 10.
From
But
kings
it's
and
in that
queens,
bundle.
so
It's in
free,
It's
like
14.
that.
It's 14.
Yeah, it's in that
so
bundle.
free of mind.
I'll drop the link.
That joint is clipping off too nice.
Free of mind.
I still hate it. I just want to go on record.
You come from kings and queens, so free of mind.
Yeah, I thought it's in All Access Pass. I'm not sure.
It's $14.99.
Free of mind.
Cause they when I
Free
first
of mind.
they just added it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not be lazy, Tony. I'm gonna fix this problem. We're gonna do it just like this, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna make 2 mono tracks. Called Bounce and Back.
Hey, mommy's in the stream. She said the N word got cut.
This we know.
Kings and queens, so
Yes, this we know.
so free of mind.
Reggie asked if you could pull up the plugin from the folders. I guess he doesn't know where the Infinity EQ is at.
Stand by. Where is it at? Where the Infinity EQ is actually located? It is in the Slate Digital called Inf EQ.
Yeah.
It is in the Slate Digital.
Mommy said also, Matt, this is sounding amazing. Thank y'all so much.
Man, thank you for blessing us with these vocals,
Yes.
Mamie. It has been
A journey.
an honor and a treat. I want you to know we labored to make sure every note of every run in Jesus' name was heard and brought to the masses. Just as you labored to make sure that every note and every run would give God all the glory, all the honor.
And the prize. Remember that? And the prize too. Yeah, yeah.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
Elder Jacobs.
Oh, yeah. Tony, in the stream going forward, you have to have some of those
Have them Elder Jacobs
queued up.
chickens.
Queued up. Tony, that's so good, bro. If you're currently not following Elder Mark Jacobs on Instagram, you're welcome. Go you there for
He be feeling good. He got that haircut now, boy. He
bro.
just be traveling.
Elder Mark Jacobs is the only good thing in South Carolina.
Chua, South Carolina.
Bro, that dude is incredible. What am I doing? Trying something for the end?
Yeah.
Since we don't know what the tempo is. And I kind of want there to be this echoey substance happening. I'm going to manually take Mind.
Okay.
And duplicate it all the times we want it to occur. So I took 2 tracks, left and right, sent them to a bus that has the same treatment as the lead vocal. We will give that bus the same play and delay and room treatment. We will get rid of the automation that's on the original lead vocal track. Why are you doing all this, Matt? Because details matter. People of God.
Free of mind.
We're going to get rid of the delay.
So free of mind.
No, we don't actually need that many. We're not going to hear that many. So just chill out. Save your judgment. Calm the heck down, okay? Okay? I just need that many so that when we run this. Like that. And create that same automation for the third time.
Third time.
We'll get something that feels more like we meant to do it. Infinite EQ, band frequency.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
It just cuts off so quick on that first.
I don't notice it as much though because we got the. You saying pull this fade back into it?
No, I'm saying like play.
Nothing I
once.
can do.
Yeah.
Free your mind.
True.
You know what I could do, Lucky? Hold on.
Recreate the note.
Nah.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
It's an option.
Free your mind. Free your mind.
Nope. Bad idea. No.
Details. My God. Yeah, zoom in here a little different.
Giving honor to the. I'm gonna be saying that for the rest of the day, boy. Giving honor to the president.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Marlon said he dropped an idea. He said instead of going with the effect, you could do some kind of reversing of the vocal.
I ain't mad at that either. Yeah.
Kings and queens, so free your mind.
I'll do both, Marlon. We'll do the echo into. That's a great idea, bro. How do we accomplish that, Matt? We're going to take this. We're gonna do one more trick. That'll be our ending. That's a cool ending. That's a dope ending idea, Marlon. Instagram insert. Sorry, sends. Boom. We're gonna take this. I haven't done this in Pro Tools in forever. Please tell me the shimmer is hallelujah. Mix size. What? Hope I get this right. Okay, now we're going to take that reverb too and drag it down here. Any questions about what's actually happening right now, Tony?
I checked out for like 2 seconds. I'm back now.
I know. That's why. I could feel you.
No, I was just checking. Just my mom sent me a quick text. Just shake it.
How's she doing, by the way?
She's good. She's trying to just do some juicing stuff. Trying to get ready for the trip to Jamaica. Jamaica. I'm back. I'm back. I need something to eat. On the way.
I don't love that. It's not the idea. It's my execution of it. I don't love it.
Just for safety measure, Danny actually sent the correct vocal. Like he just sent it like 2 minutes ago. So if you want to like,
Wait, we have it?
yeah, check the DM. Check your DM on Instagram. So if you want to pull it, or if you just want to, if you feel
When I tell you I
confident.
would get out of here on this right here, the way I'm tearing over this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I hate the execution. This is something that would be much easier to do in Studio One.
Free of mind. Don't be so shallow.
Do me a favorite song.
Yep. Free.
Be laboring for the Lord.
Amen. He will honor our sacrifice. My God. We know it's gonna come back, press down, shaking together, and running over like this reverb, this echo, this echo.
You come from kings and queens, so free your mind.
Check Facebook. They said they lost us on Facebook.
They-
Marlon said they lost us on Facebook.
They lost us on Facebook.
Maybe.